Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Essence Jackson and Ronnie Jackson. Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, you have been together 6 years, married for 4. You have 3 children together. You do not want to be married anymore. Mrs. Jackson, you are seeking $3,000 from Mr. Jackson for child care expenses as you go. We will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Jackson, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Essence brought me here to say she want a divorce, but I have news for her. She don't change her way today. It's a wrap. We have
a little divorce part is a wrap too, but go ahead.
We have a little trust issues.
Why don't you trust her?
I went through her phone one day, some inappropriate text messages with her and one of her exes.
What were they saying?
How they can't wait to get their little family back together. And I'm looking at it like, they family, he don't even have kids with her. Yeah. Then I see a message saying how she can't wait to take their little trip to Atlantic City. I only thought that existed in movies. I never knew that was for real. And
did you have texts in your phone talking about, I can't wait to get our old family back together, or you were getting ready to go to Atlantic City with your ex?
I wasn't getting ready to go nowhere. My ex mentioned it. He mentioned getting our families together, and the text messages was because I caught him texting a friend of mine. And so it was after that situation.
So you caught him texting a friend of yours.
Yeah.
What did that text say?
I guess they had been like talking through video messages when he would be at work or when she would be at work. They was video chatting.
No.
And what were they saying? I mean, how did you know what was the nature of the conversation?
Part of the text message said, I guess she got mad. He posted something about me, and he texted her back saying, like, well, you knew I was already married to begin with. And, like, towards the end of the text message, it said, delete the messages. It was in his pictures. I think he tried to delete the messages and made a mistake, took a screenshot. And so it was in his pictures. Yeah.
Technology is going to kill love dead. I mean, yes. Holy cow. Mr. Jackson, did all that occur?
some of it.
What part did occur?
Well, I was talking to her because I already, like, you know, we had Essence invited this woman to our home on our anniversary day. I'm looking at it like, you know, this is our little friend. Yes, ma'am. It's our little friend. I'm like, she called her boo, I called her boo.
Mrs. Jackson.
It wasn't even nowhere near our anniversary.
But Nick, I don't know why you were concerned. It wasn't near their anniversary. Right. But did you end up having a threesome?
No.
She's
it was supposed to be, but I went down for it. I couldn't get into it.
Oh, it was supposed to be.
But
it was
happened.
A scheduled threesome. Just didn't happen.
It was scheduled, but it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Is that true, Mr. Jackson? It was scheduled, but did not occur?
It wasn't scheduled. I just got there and the girl was there, but it happened.
Did she leave the room?
She left the room, but
and you stayed with the other chick?
What I was supposed to do,
See, I ain't know all that.
I don't know.
Yes,
which way to be more surprised?
She was there. She knew what was going on. She was there.
Never bring another woman into the bed with you. I don't care how long you knew her, how, you know, even if you're bi-curious or whatever, you know, be bi-curious by yourself. But don't bring them in the house. It never works out.
I know.
You do happen to do that, that's not, you know, she doesn't become attached to you as a person. You know, if you're going to have a threesome, I can't believe I'm giving a threesome instruction. But the other person, oh, I won't even do it. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to upset Nick. You say he parties every weekend, comes in at 4 a.m. Tell me what's going on with that.
He a party animal. I'm a homebody. It just don't work. He like to go out almost every weekend, if not every weekend. He go out, and sometimes he'll come back at 4 in the morning.
Not having it?
No.
Not having it.
That happened 2 times, Your Honor.
The times he come in the house,
and
then he go every
weekend. If she won't be there, she'll call the police on me.
Yeah, I understand. She called the police on you 10 times?
Over 10 times. 10 times? That's not even
When
enough.
she calls the police, what does she tell them and how does it turn out?
She'll make up a story. I chokeslammed her, I hit her, I did this. And how it is set up now, you going to jail. If she called first, you going to jail. It don't even matter if it's the lie. If it's the truth, the lie, it don't even matter.
Did they ever take you in?
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Jackson?
Then she'll call and, like, get the charges dropped, and I'll be out the next day. But it's like,
He lying.
I was there 24 hours.
Do you call the police on him?
Facts.
I have called the police when I need to call the police, but I don't just call the police for no reason. And mess up
yes.
my
So
life.
was there physical activity? Was there concerns? Was he? I mean, it's appropriate to call the police if he is hurting you or you're frightened of him.
When he trying to kick my door in, I'll call the police because now you tearing up my property too. I got to
Well,
pay.
He tried
that
to
only happened once.
Tell me what happened when he tried to kick the door in.
I wouldn't let him in the house because when he come in at 4 o'clock, I'm not letting him in the house. So
And so he tried to kick the door
tried to
in.
kick the door in.
Well, he lives there too.
That was a whole nother incident.
Tell me
no
another
husbands that
incident
come in
when
at
she
4 in the
called the
morning.
police on you.
One day I come home, it wasn't even 4 o'clock, it's like 1 something. She didn't let me in till like 5 something that morning.
So where did you stay?
On the porch. I'm sitting on the porch, just constantly banging on the door until I just got tired and just kicked the door open. Another incident, I get ready to go out one day, and one of her friends come tell me in the club, whisper in my ear, hey, you know, Essence just bleached all your clothes. I'm like, why? For what? She finna come to the same club I'm coming to. What she bleach my clothes for? So I get back to the house, and the whole bathtub full of my things for no reason. She had a flashback. That's why she bleached my clothes.
Mrs. Jackson, did you bleach his clothes?
Yeah, I bleached his clothes.
Why?
I bleached his clothes when he had another lady at my house babysitting my kids. That's what that situation occurred from.
Explain that situation. What happened?
I don't know who the lady was. I still don't know who she is to this day.
She wasn't in the house watching no kids.
One of my kids told me that he be having women in the house. He had a woman babysitting him.
Well, were you out of town when this happened, or what?
Yeah, I was out of town.
Had you left him?
I'm in
My
a whole
mama
nother
was there to
state. I don't know
babysit.
anybody.
I had friends that could babysit. He had some lady I don't know that he was messing around with because I later seen text messages in his phone that they was messing around. He had an old phone that he left his Facebook logged into, and I got on there and read all the messages from more than her.
She lied.
He's blocked you from social media. Tell me about that.
Guy comment on the picture saying I'm beautiful.
Why is he even on your page telling you you're beautiful?
He's blocked you from social media. Tell me about that.
I only block her because I don't like seeing certain stuff on her
Well,
page.
let me talk to her first, then I'll talk to you. Mrs. Jackson, do you block him on social media?
No, I don't have him blocked. I don't care what he see on my page because I don't have nothing to hide. He blocks me.
He blocks you.
He get mad at every little thing. If a guy comment on the picture saying I'm beautiful and
Tell
I
her
say
what
thank
guy
you
it is,
back
though.
or something, it could
It's
be an
not
ex.
just no random guy.
I have all types of ex.
Why is he even on your page telling you beautiful?
Same reason you got all type of girls on your page.
I
That's
tell
all
her
he
she
do
beautiful.
all day. Add
Somebody
girls
else
to
tell her
his page.
she beautiful. She just go
I say
all
thank
over
Well,
you.
let me ask you a question. You know, he's on Facebook with her. He likes her picture, says it's beautiful. How is that her fault?
It's not her fault, because she
But she
on
talking
with it.
back.
She talks back. She give him conversation. Oh, I miss you too. All this.
I don't get nobody
We just had an argument about this dude like last week. Now he on there telling you beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh, I miss you so much. I miss you too. That's how she talks to him. She don't look at it as like.
That's another
no
issue. He
disrespect
lie a
for
lot
her.
like he doing now.
Stop it.
Do you think that she's messing with her ex or any of her exes or anybody else?
From the text messages, I would say yeah.
What's the most
like she
damning
get 'em-
text message you've seen?
The trip to Atlantic City. They can't wait to get their little family back apart. Last time I
Can
checked,
you
he don't even
explain
have
that?
kids.
Let's take a trip to Atlantic City, because that's pretty suspect.
He sent that to me. I didn't ask him about going to Atlantic City.
You approved it.
Why did he feel comfortable enough to ask you to go to Atlantic City?
I was
Something
giving
had
him
to precede that.
conversation.
What?
That's after the situation when he
Giving
was
him
messing around with
conversation.
my friend.
But you married.
Stop.
I was giving him conversation. We talked through text messages, but it was never nothing physical or no action put.
So you
to
were
it.
entertaining him.
Yeah, I
You were
entertained
entertaining
I
him.
did.
See what I'm saying?
I did. And I always admit my wrongs. I always admit when I'm
No,
wrong.
you don't.
And how did you amend that wrong?
I said admit. I admitted.
Admit that wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When he asked me about it, I told the truth. I didn't lie about it and try to hide it. He'd seen it, and he wasn't even staying with me when I sent those text messages.
You know, that's a woman's job to change a diaper.
Exactly. Now you see what I got.
Other than that ex incident, what causes you to believe that she's doing something wrong?
I see text messages. It can be with girls, She'll tell me, oh, this is my best friend, ooh, this. And then all of a sudden, on down the road, she done had sexual intercourse with this person. I'm like...
How do you find that out, though?
It just come out.
Are you interested in women, too? Ain't nothing wrong
I used
with
to be
it.
in high school, and that's where I messed up. I told him that I used to mess with women in high school. I'm not in high school no more. I'm 31 with 5 kids. I don't mess with women. I'm not into it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He still bring it up like it's something new or something that I've done in the present.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did offer him that threesome. I mean, that'll get your mind to working.
That was a mistake, and we talked about it.
Huh?
It was a mistake, and we talked about it.
Yeah, no, I understand, but I'm just telling you.
Right.
How it is he came to...
But that was something he wanted, though.
What?
That's something he wanted. That was a
they
fantasy
all
of
do.
his. So I would have never even brought
But we don't offer.
Bring it up.
It's the offering part that's scary to me.
Man.
Okay, you want $3,000 from him as you leave for childcare expenses. Tell me specifically what you're looking for and why.
We got 3 kids together.
right.
I have 5 kids total. He don't help me do anything with the kids. My last baby is 1. He disabled. It's hard caring for him by myself. Like, he never at home. He don't help watch him. He don't do nothing.
He doesn't help watch him? He doesn't...
Nothing. He don't buy diapers. He don't buy nothing. He come and kiss him in the face and talk to him, and he think that's helping me.
She lying.
Is he paying most of the bills?
I pay most of the bills.
You pay most
I pay
of
all
the
the bills.
You pay all the bills?
All the bills.
Do you
She don't
work?
pay all the bills.
Do you
She's
work?
lying. Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work right in my yard, so I don't even know what she talking about. I'm gone all day.
He make money.
I work out of my garage.
Oh, he makes money?
But he ain't giving it to me. So.
I mean, I don't pay all the bills. I pay some. But why would I pay all the bills when she
last time
called
you
the
paid a
police
bill,
and
then?
kicked me out?
Give me a percentage. How, does she pay 50% of the bills? Does she pay 60,
She like
70?
pay 60, I pay 40. I'm not gonna pay 50 because I don't have control over nothing. Not
What do you
even
mean
my
you don't
man
have
cave.
control over
She
anything?
control everything. Everything. She want the picture to go this way. She want my man cave to look how she want it to look. I'm like, I only ask for one part of the house.
Right.
And that's outside in the garage. She'll come in there and tell me, oh, you just leaving tools everywhere. This
It's
is
a
my
man cave. Yeah.
The tools can go wherever I want them to go. She don't look at it like that. Everything we don't even have company, and it gotta be perfect all day long in the house. I'm like, you don't even holler at the kids for spilling milk, but you wanna come in here and tell me how to shave in my man cave. She see a little speck of hair around the sink or something. We finna beef for like a week. Or I'm not getting no skins for like a month. It's just so much. It's like her way or the highway.
Is that sex?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm just trying to stay current. That's all, I'm just trying to give me no skins, okay? That goes down in the divorce court. Yeah, man. Give me no skins. Okay. Do you think you contribute to the parenting in the home?
I'm there for my kids. My kids love me. They know who I am. I play with my kids all day long when I'm there. And the babysitting part, if she got to do something, I'll watch the kids. But if she in the house all day long, I'm not, what I'm changing the diaper for, you sitting right there beside him. That's a woman's job to change a diaper.
Exactly. Now you see what I got.
I look at it. It's like,
why is it a woman's job? She's paying most of the bills. Why is it her job? You want a 2019 idea of economics, but a 1950 idea of chores in the house. Why is that her job when she's making money just like you?
Well, you're right. Well, I look at it like, if she can sit there and hold her phone all day, changing this pamper all day shouldn't even matter. She'll just sit there all day long.
But you don't even want to take care of your kids like that?
I do. When I know she's tired and I know she need a break, I get my baby. But other than that,
I'm tired now.
I'm tired. I'm outside all day, working all day. She think I'm supposed to come in.
How much do you make per month?
A month? Well, it's seasonal with me. I do small engines, so during the summertime, probably like $2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month in the summer. How much do you make?
My baby get a disability check. So.
You don't have anything to show me about costs or who makes what or anything. I just don't have any numbers to base it off of. I want to give you some money.
I'm in the house with the kids all the time, so I get the baby disability check.
Mm-hmm.
He make money all the time, and that's what I pay the bills with, the baby disability check. He think because the baby get a disability check, then that's what I'm supposed to be doing with the check.
She don't pay all the bills by herself. And then another note, she always want to talk about
Ask him
paying
when
the
the last
bills.
time he paid a bill.
So
when's the last time you paid a bill?
Stop it, man. It's
Exactly.
like last
I just
month,
paid the
helped her
bill
with
last
light
month
bill.
by myself.
But that's starting to be an issue because it's her way or the highway. It's like the urge just run all day long.
And it's
not
that
even,
way because he
it's
don't
not
help with
even hot
nothing.
in
If
the
you're not
house.
helping me with nothing, you're not going to have control over me.
All you hear is the light going flicker.
I got you. Let me say this to you, Mr. Jackson. You need to become an active and involved a parent in your children's lives. I know you two aren't going to be together anymore. I know that you're not going to live there. But then it becomes all that much more important to be a constant and meaningful presence in their lives. It is not a woman's job to change diapers. It's a parent's job to change diapers. And there's, diaper changing time, you mess with them. Hey, what's happening? You wiggle their legs around and you put the diaper on. All of that is bonding and caring and loving and all of that kind of stuff. So you don't separate yourself like that, especially now that you're no longer going to be in the house together. I think you are cheap with the money. I don't have any way to designate who's got what or whatever's going on, so I'm going to award you a nominal amount. I want to give you something meaningful, but I don't have any numbers to work with.
I could have showed you numbers. I have, like, my bank statements. When I pay my bills, it come out my bank account.
That don't
What
mean
bank
she
account he
paid
got?
by herself. I could have gave her the money, so.
I'm going to give you a jumpstart $1,000 because I don't think he's contributing meaningfully. I can't give you $1,000. That's a statement.
The last payment he gave me was $25.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give you a jumpstart $1,000 for those babies. Calm down, relax. You don't have any extra money. Stop calling the police when the police are not necessary. Don't stop bleaching clothes and tearing stuff up and being that crazy person. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, you do.
Your kids grow up in a tornado, their minds go woo, right. And then you'll never get them out of the house. And trust me, by the time they're 18, you'll want them out. $1,000 in favor of Mrs. Jackson.
So is this really over?
Been over for a long time now.
Yeah. Do you regret bringing another woman in the bedroom?
Yeah, I regret it now.
I mean, Judge Lynn had a lot to say today. What was your reaction about how things went down and all the advice she had to give to you?
She gave some good advice, so we need to listen to her.
She just told me that this is over, that it's been over. Is that true? Do you believe the same thing?
Well, I really don't care anymore.
On Divorce Court, people share the most intimate details of their lives. Join the conversation and share your experiences on our Facebook page and Instagram @Divorce Court. See how other couples deal with their relationship issues. The discussion can get heated. Don't miss it.
Judge, today's case is Truth Hurts.
He says he wants her to be his baby mama. She says she wants to be his wife. I say, well, if you've watched this show, you know how this is about to go.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Dominique Henderson and Cody Campbell. The two of you have been together for 2 years, living together for 1.5 years. You do not have any children, either with each other or others. You, however, are going to call it a day. Mrs. Henderson, you want $1,000 in transitional support, and we're going to talk about that momentarily. But before we do, I'm going to start with you, Ms. Henderson. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
We're here today because Cody sees me as a baby mama instead of a wife, and I want more. One day we had a free day. We were off. We went to the food court and we ate lunch. And we were eating lunch, and right after, it's a jewelry store right next door to the food court. So I said, let's go in. Let's go see these rings. They look nice. The owner welcomed us in, saying, come in, come in. I seen 2 beautiful rings that I wanted. One was higher than the other one. He said that he didn't have the money. So the owner said, well, we have a 90-day same as cash plan. You can put a deposit down. She still takes it home. She still will be happy. He said no and walked out. It left me there with the owner, me and the owner looking back and forth at each other. He said, well, do you still want the ring? I was like, well, that's the answer right there. He just walked off.
Mr. Campbell, do you recall that?
I do, but it's a lot of things I do feel that have to be done before she becomes a wife.
Tell me what they are.
For first off, I work on the road. I come home, like, for instance, one time I came home. When I walk in, she's watching TV, she's on the phone. The house is halfway clean, that type of thing. No food. I look inside the refrigerator. It ain't like no leftovers or anything like that. Like,
So you've been working all this time. She been home. You come home, ain't nothing ready for you.
Ain't nothing ready. That's what I want. I want home cooked meal. I'm
Right.
tired of going out to eat all the time, going to fast food restaurants. Something like when I walk in, they let me know like, oh, you miss me. You know, I ain't been there in like 3 weeks. You should have something in mind.
Something for me.
Yeah.
Miss Henderson, did you hear what he just said?
I heard exactly what he said.
And what's your response?
My response is we did try that. One day he came home, I had his favorite. I had wings, the fries, all his different sauces that he can dip his wings in. I had everything prepared for him. What he did, he left the house with money.
Wings and dipping sauce.
That's his favorite. That's what he wanted.
That's what we eat when we go out and things of that such. But, you know, a home-cooked meal is different than wings and...
Is she working outside the home?
Yeah, she work on a hospital company.
So does she contribute financially to the economic welfare of the home?
Yes. It's not a problem with financial things. It's just still at the same point. If you want to be married, you got to do things that a wife would do. A wife would cook their man food.
What do you do that a husband would do?
I do everything. I provide, as in I do provide. I do.
But she got a job. She can provide for herself.
Yes, but I do the extra things just like her hair is done. I always pay for her hair. I do.
You
have
always
pictures.
pay for her hair?
Yes, I do have pictures where I do always get her hair done.
Are you
And I get her nails done also.
Now, are you a woman that spends a great deal of time and attention on her hairdo?
No, I work. I mean, I have 2 jobs, so I'm at work most of the time. My hair is always in a ponytail. I do nursing, so I don't really care about my hair at the moment until like the weekends.
He says he spends a lot of money on your hair. Is that true?
Yeah, so it can last for a long time.
So he does. He does pay for your hair. That's such a weird thing to me. I just guys should pay for your hair and nails. I never got me. It's new. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Let me ask you this. You would like, even though you're not looking to get married right now, you would like to have her to have your kids. Is that true?
Yes, I want kids.
Explain that reasoning to me. You're not ready to sign on for a lifetime with her, but you're ready to sign on for her to have a lifetime worth of connection through your children. Talk to me about that.
I'm 26. I've been wanting kids. I love kids. I was type on my family. I stayed with a lot of family members and seen a lot. So for me to have kids of my own and raise my own family is huge for me. And me getting up in age, I just always wanted kids.
Getting up in age? You're 26.
Yes, I am. I do believe, though, I want kids where I want to do the things that them teaching football, teaching basketball, baseball, that things. And I want to be able to be active with them before I be able to, before I'm too old. And
if you think that's what having kids is about, you are not ready.
No, it's not just that. I know kids will humble me down and have me to pay more attention to those type of things and what a kid needs. And I just want to take that next step.
You sound like you want to have sons.
I do.
Yeah, what if you have nothing but daughters?
Play sports also.
What if your kids aren't into sports?
If they're not,
they're not designer creatures. You know what I mean? You get what you get. You could get a guy who's he likes clothes and sewing and don't want to see no football, baseball, basketball, none of that. And you gotta love him the same way you would a kid that's a jock. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you understand that though?
I do. I do believe, though, in the same nature that how you raise your kids up is in a fashion of what they would be also.
Untrue. Just untrue. You know what I mean? They come the way they are. You know what I mean? And some people like this, some people like that, some people like the other thing. You've been reading too many fairy tales.
While we was driving, her phone kept blowing up. Same thing she said now, she said it was her homegirl. The same number called back and the dude yelling at me saying, why you ain't answer your phone not knowing that it's me that answered the phone?
Now, Ms. Henderson, that sounds awfully suspect. You say you don't trust him. Why don't you trust him?
One day we just got off for work, and he just wanted something quick. I wanted something quick, so we was in the drive-thru, and we were talking, going over our orders. He did my order. When it came to his order had to be all special because I guess he was the man that was talking. So he would want to know what was all in the chalupa box, but he ordered it like 1,000,000 times. So she's going over it. She was like, is there anything else? Is there anything? He was like, well, tell me again. Like he wanted her to talk again and again. So we got to the window. I guess maybe she thought he was in the car by himself. So she's out the window like this, like trying to get like all in the car looking at him. She seen me and she was like, oh, okay. So she like backed up. But he's still there smiling at her. They smiling at each other. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm right here.
Mr. Campbell, what happened at Taco Bell?
I can agree and disagree with some of the things she's saying. If I'm the one driving, it's gonna always be an issue if she hear a female voice. Anytime. And as we pulled up to the window or whatnot, the other female asked me, like, to make sure, like, is that the things that I want inside the box? Because she have an issue if I'm smiling or she thinks that a person wants me. And that doesn't necessarily mean that, like, I want them or, like, I'm doing anything extra, especially if I know she in the car with me. Why would I do that?
Why would you start all that nonsense? Let me ask you this. You said you don't trust her either.
No, I don't.
Why not?
I had caught, like, I done caught plenty of times of, like, her texting another dude. I remember one time we tried to watch a movie. I'm thinking she about to try to watch a movie with me.
Right.
But, like, she kind of edgy. She in the kitchen, like, smiling and stuff. And I'm just looking at her smiling. She ain't really saying nothing. She just smiling, but I know she on the phone. I don't know if she know I'm paying attention or not. Leave the phone inside the kitchen, come back inside, watch a movie. About 15, 20 minutes pass by. I act like I'm picking up like a little bag of chips off the side to throw away.
You grabbed
so I grabbed
the phone?
Yeah, I grabbed the phone. As soon as I grabbed the phone, I hear it getting up. So I rushed to the bathroom, locked the door. She banging on the door, trying to get in and everything. I unlocked the phone. A dude, I know it was a dude, because it was a Miami number, but saying, like, please send me more pictures. I love you. Yeah.
Ms. Henderson, what's happening with Miami?
Well, first off, a week before, he had just cheated on me. So what I did was I had my best friend make up a number, which was a Miami number. I had her send false pictures and text messages to me, blowing me up, trying to get him mad. I left the phone there because I wanted him to see that.
Right.
If I didn't want him to see that, I would have brought the phone in the bathroom with me while I was using the restroom.
Did you cheat on her the week before or something?
It was longer than a week, but
You want to be honest today?
it wasn't that simple. It's been plenty of times that it been back and forth.
Right.
While we was driving, her phone kept blowing up. Same thing she say now. She said it was her homegirl. As I get out the car, she's like, "Oh, what you doing?" She hadn't left the phone in the car, so I get back in the car, unlock the doors and stuff. The same number called back, and the dude yelling at me saying, "Why you ain't answer your phone?" Not knowing that it's me that answer the phone. Yeah, so then, like, I hang up, and then I unlock the door. She's like, "Nah, that's my own girl. That's her boyfriend. She playing with you, this, that, another." But a text message called me and say, "Call me when you by yourself, when you're alone."
Now, Ms. Henderson, that sounds awfully suspect. How would it be that her boyfriend would happen to be on the phone the moment that he picked it up?
Because they were playing with him, they wanted to mess with him because we had just left the courthouse. And instead of him, I'm talking to him, he's walking that way, I'm walking this way. I'm talking to him like, I don't hear his voice anymore. It's the girl walking, and he following her butt. And I turn all the way around, I'm like, he like, oh, like my mind was somewhere else. No, your mind was on her butt.
Sometimes women have the most amazing ability. A guy can tell you, you don't want you in 97 different ways. Maybe someday, think maybe we get married. And then you go tell your friends, man, he's looking to marry me. You say you gave her a promise ring. Yeah. She acts like it's a wedding ring, and she's manipulative. Tell me about that.
Oh man, first with the promise ring. She keep telling like her family like we're about to get married, and I feel like I almost had to do something of that nature because like we be going to see our family members and stuff like that, and you constantly tell them on the phone when I see, oh, you look at, you gonna see that rock on my finger, oh, you gonna see this. They gonna be expected to be like to have something or her to have something like on her finger like to show. And not, I'm gonna get all type of side conversations and I'm gonna feel weird, like not even want to go to certain type of family events. And so like, that just put me all out of like whack.
Right.
I feel like she manipulated me. So I did give her a ring, but I told her
Just to
like,
shut her up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes women have the most amazing ability. A guy can tell you, you don't want you in 97 different ways, but one day he said something that might lead to think someone maybe someday could have think maybe we get married, and then you go tell your friends, man, he's looking to marry me.
Amen.
We search, we looking for anything
Amen.
that might look like it may lead to a ring. Do you think you might be doing that?
No, because his dad calls me, his brother talks to me, and they always saying, oh, Cody is talking about marrying you. Oh, Cody keep asking us marriage questions. Why would you be asking them marriage questions about me, saying you want to marry me, but that's not what you want to do?
You talking to your family about marrying her?
Yes, but that's not the full story of me talking.
Well, you
to
tell
my
me
family.
what the full story is.
Like I said again, she always bringing it up, and I done heard her on the phone plenty of time with her family. So I be getting frustrated, and I be need somebody to talk to too. I can't talk to her about it because that's what she want, and I'm like, of course I would love to marry her and stuff like that, but I would love to take the right steps or feel the right way before I make that absolute
Now let me
step.
help you out here, brother.
Yes.
Out of that entire statement that you just made, all she heard was, of course I'd like to marry her one day. That's all she heard. So you gotta be careful. Out of all the negative, that's all she heard.
Ooh.
And you keep dangling that out there. That's all she's gonna wanna talk about.
See?
I ain't saying you right, I ain't saying you wrong, I'm just saying what's happening.
Yes.
You understand? You hear what I'm trying to say here?
Yes.
Now you're claiming, Ms. Henderson, that you've had enough of this. You want $1,000 in transitional support. Tell me about that.
Yes, I want $1,000 if he can't get it right. I mean, I'm wasting my time. I moved closer to be with him. That was half of the money that I paid to get to him for us to start our little new life together, and just let me go if that's not what you want to do.
Mr. Campbell, your response to that, do you think that you ought to reimburse her for the money that she spent getting next to you and close to you, trying to make this thing work?
No, because I believe it's a half and half. It's always a two-way street. Why can't we just say, okay, we together, we loving each other,
And
we
why can't we
falling
just
more
have
for
some
each other?
kids, but I just don't want to marry you? Let me tell you first of all, you're not getting $1,000 because that $1,000 is not something he owes you. It was an investment you made in a maybe. You invested in the fact that he may marry you if you move in and get all of that right. That's number one. Number two, you are engaged in what I call an installation violation. What happens is a woman goes into a guy's house and she tries to play wife, hoping she'll become a wife. And what happens is you spend so much time in that house and you get installed as a sex-having, money-bringing in, baby-having person. So he has no reason to do anything he doesn't want to do because he's getting everything he already wants. You've been installed. You look up 5 years later, you got 2 kids, you've been there forever. I've invested so much time with him, I can't leave now. And he's like, uh-huh. If you were my daughter, backing up that U-Haul to the crib and getting you out of there. Your life is about what you want. Don't wait. Don't, try to do all those wifely things. He needs to come and get you if he wants you. I'm so proud of the fact that you telling this man that you ain't having his babies. I don't know what to do. Stay on that, on it like Donkey Kong. Don't ever get in that starting to have, get comfortable, have a baby all of that kind of stuff because it's not in your best interest. It's in your best interest to live a large life. Don't leave out of here, start talking about marriage and this and that and dangling so she won't listen to what I say. Don't mislead her. If you're not looking to marry her, let her do what she needs to do. That's number one. Number two, children. Having children is nothing like what you think it is. Nothing. They are expensive. They are messy. They are people. They got personalities. You raise them up. You want them to do A, B, and C. They come and do X, Y, Z, N, R, F, L. Oh, my God, it's a ride. It's not tossing the ball. None of that. You see the fun stuff. Love my children. Right. I do. But they a lot of work, a lot of money, and they need to be brought into a stable two-parent home and not into a maybe house.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? If she's the right woman to be the mother of your children, she should be the right woman for you. If she's not the right woman for you, don't have kids with her because you're going to be together anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? But she'll be the baby mama while you on to the next chick. And that's the last thing you want to be. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so.
All right, Judge Lynn said if you were her daughter, she would tell you to back that U-Haul up. What's next for you? Will you stay or will you go?
If he doesn't commit to a stronger promise of marriage or kids before babies, I don't want that right now. So if we can work things out and compromise, then I can stay.
Your mentality about having children, I mean, Judge Lynn, she tried to, wake you up a little bit. We take a step back and kind of become a little bit more patient in that department?
I mean, I have slowed down. I will slow down a little bit more just to see how things work out, to see if, that's the person for me to be with before I take that next step.
Judge, today's case is petty life.
She says that he says he's the CEO of the She Chefin' business, but she says he's simply a pain in her behind.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Karen Michelle Justice and Jason Wesley. The two of you have been together for 4 years, married for 2. You have 1 child together. Ms. Justice, you want me to require Mr. Wesley to sign over title of a 2006 Chevrolet Tahoe to you, and we will discuss that momentarily. But before we do, I will start with you and ask you to tell me about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here today because I am a private chef, and I've started a preserve business, and I do other things as far as baking cupcakes and cakes and for different clients, and he wants to run the show.
How is he overstepping his bounds?
Well, he comes into the kitchen, and he'll get in my way, and he'll start dictating what I should do to certain things, and I tell him to get out of the kitchen, and I turn my back for a second, and he's drizzling caramel on cupcakes that shouldn't have caramel on them. And I'm like, you're sending my product out there like that?
That's your product, yes?
Ladies.
Very, very nice. Are you interfering in her business?
This is our business. I don't see an I and we. I've been looking. This is a team game. With business, a lot of stuff besides just the business.
The baking.
And the
so
baking.
What is your role in this business?
I think creativity is my role, helping, marketing.
Creativity is your role. What do you create or what do you assist?
She may be struggling in the kitchen with ideas. We all want to be innovative. So she's brainstorming like a business partner should. I come in and try to help, but my help is no longer wanted or needed.
Why do you think she doesn't want you in there with her?
It's a woman thing, Your Honor.
Tell me about this woman thing.
Not all women.
You saw the danger there, didn't you?
I could hear the train coming. Not all women, some. Janet made a song. Control.
But she's the baker in the family, correct?
She does play a part in this role of the business.
Well, what do you do in the kitchen? Let's talk about that.
I help bake also. Maybe she may be doing a phone call, maybe doing an email. Kids, whatever. Moms know about this. A mom's day is 24 hours a day. So she can fit in whatever she may have been doing at that time. I may need to come in and start measuring, wearing some preserves. Just little things. I'm not Ain't Your Mama.
Yeah.
But I'm helping Ain't Your Mama. I just want a little credit.
Let's not call no black woman Ain't Your Mama. Ain't Your Mama. We're not doing that in here today. I'm not doing that. We took too long to live that down. He's saying he's an active and helpful participant in the baking process. Is that accurate?
I would not have to agree with that. Now, he eats everything. Okay, let's just touch on he eats everything. I can finish up about 4 jars of peach preserve. There's gonna be 2 missing. He will literally sit there and eat the preserves out the jar. And I'm like, okay, I'm calculating in my head, like, okay, wait a minute.
How much lost profit is this?
That's lost profit. We're in the negative.
Now, Mr. Wesley, now when you go in the kitchen, do you help yourself to the product as you're going along?
Your Honor, in business, food, drinks, we call it samples. You got a sample, I got a sample. The people have to sample. Me understanding this situation, you always want to taste what you got so you understand the situation before you get feedback from your customers. That's all. And if I got 4 jars, I think we can manage with 2.
No one taste tests 50% of the product, Mr.
Thank
Wesley.
you.
That doesn't make any sense. You know, that doesn't make any sense at all. Mr. Wesley, you say she's controlling. Why don't you, not just in the kitchen, but in general, she always wants to know where you are and what you're doing. Explain that to me.
It's just situation after situation, Your Honor. For one instance, let's just give a situation. You have a long day at work, and a common call that a lot of, Nick, you understand, of men, we call home, babe, I'm on the way, I'm coming. In her mind, translate that, I should be there in 2 minutes. So it may take 30, 45 minutes to an hour to a situation, and I look at the phone and I miss text messages, I miss phone calls, I got voicemails, and I would think that I'll be getting this from Mom, not specifically the wife. I'm not missing.
Now, Ms. Justice, are you blowing up the man's phone just because he doesn't immediately materialize once you've called him?
I'm not blowing up his phone like that. And when I ask, are you on the way, I need you to actually be on the way. His on the way is, I need to stop by my friend's house, I need to go do this, that, and the other. And it's like 2-3 hours done went by. And the reason I ask is because I try to balance the business. Not only am I in there cooking and canning and whatnot, I'm trying to juggle the kids at the same time. So I need his help at home so I can be relieved of being a mother.
I understand. I understand you brought a sampling.
Yes, I did.
Of your product.
Yes, I brought
I would love to sample your product. Oh, there it is. I didn't even look. Let me see. Bring them over here. Now, this is the preserve.
These are my preserves.
She's chefing. This was. Do I get to taste these too?
No, you don't.
No.
That's the problem. That's the problem we're having.
We got peach, we got banana, we got plum, and we got...
That's mango.
Mango.
Yes.
Hashtag she's chefing. This was supposed to be...
Hashtag what?
She's chefing. This was supposed to be...
She's chefing.
That's why I say it's my business.
This was supposed to be he and them kids chefing. This is our. I wasn't thinking about only he doing this by himself. He's chefing. It was he and them kids.
And them kids?
It didn't.
How the kids get involved?
Because I'm not the only person. If Dad is putting a spoon of preserves, I got 3 of them behind me. They yelling, preserve, I want some too. Let's put some more toast in the oven. Daddy, let me help put some, you need me to open the biscuits. You know, I got some bagels. So I'm not the only person tasting these preserves, Your Honor. Well, I got 3, it's 4 of us sampling in total. And sometime a few jars go missing and get abducted. It happens.
Mrs. Justice, I feel your pain.
Thank you.
I feel your pain.
Thank you.
Like she jumped on me like the big bad wolf, but when I turn around and say, baby, that may not be the way we speak to each other, now I'm turning the scene around and I'm jumping on her and I'm the victim.
They'll be all right. They love each other. They gotta preserve. They doing their thing. They family. Just forgive each other, love each other.
What does he have to own up to? You say Mr. Wesley is too sensitive. Can you explain that to me?
Wow, he's very sensitive. On our way here, let's just be honest, on our way here, I thought we were about to break up and turn the car around and go back to the airport because the simple fact, I wanted to listen to music. And he was, I guess, feeling some type of way maybe in the car. And he was like, why do you want music? He's not your personal DJ. And I'm like, wait, why are you jumping on me? And this is all the time. I can't do anything without him jumping and saying something about what I want.
Your Honor.
What was the problem in the car?
Your Honor, this is asinine.
What was the problem in the car?
There's no issues in the car. We get in with our driver, and she wants to turn it like it's a situation where this is maybe a family friend, and I'm about to start touching and DJing and turning the radio to what I want to do. And I'm just saying, hey, babe, this is our driver. It may not be a situation where he's going to cater to
But I asked.
every particular track in your playlist right now. I understand.
Was this like a ride share, like a Lyft or an Uber?
Yes.
Yes,
And she asked for a radio.
Not specifically asked, I need you. I wouldn't say it was an ask. I would just...
Well, what did
I
she
guess
say?
in her mind, she asked, she was saying, I need you to play Chris Brown. I didn't think that was specifically asking. I think that was kind of telling.
Did you ask him to play?
I asked. I do.
That's
I believe I
awfully
asked.
specific. How would you know somebody's got Chris Brown? I mean, if you asked me to play Chris Brown, I wouldn't know what to do.
Right, but I wouldn't ask you. I wouldn't ask you.
She asked him.
I mean, did you think he had one of his... They don't do CDs anymore. What?
It's YouTube.
Oh, you would stream it.
Streaming, exactly. I get into these vibes, and he doesn't understand when I get into my vibes, and so it's always us bumping heads when I want something, particularly.
So you wanted him to stream a certain artist?
Yes.
And what was the reply?
He starts yelling and stuff, raising his voice at me, saying, he's not your personal DJ. Why do you want him to turn it on there? This is not what we're in the car for. You need to... And I was like, you know what? You need to be quiet. So as soon as I said, you need to be quiet, that's when everything just blew up.
Your Honor, it's not specifically be quiet. She goes into her rants and her verbal abuse stages.
Right.
Shut up.
What kind of things does she say?
Be quiet, look out the window, enjoy the scenery. Shut up. I said shut up. Don't say nothing else to me. And, I try not to speak like that to my wife. And then I kind of bring up these situations where, baby, I think that may not be the way that you should talk to me. And then she'll turn it around and say, oh, my gosh, sir, now you're verbally abusing me. And you just got through yelling at me in the car, cussing me out up and down, saying I'm a little girl. I'm crying in the woods like little Red Robin Hood. Like she jumped on me like the big bad wolf. But when I turn around and say, baby, that may not be the way we speak to each other, she doesn't understand it. Now I'm turning the scene around and I'm jumping on her and I'm the victim. So we got two options at this point. We can keep going to work, or we can turn it around like it's a Category 5.
Jason did not go to work. I read through his text messages with his friends. He went to the strip club.
You say that she should be in the FBI. Tell me why you believe she should be in the FBI.
Your Honor, it was a situation where I went to work one day, and fellas can understand. I got on the freeway. This may be 10, 15 down the roads, and I'm patting myself. I don't have the cell phone. So we got two options at this point. We can keep going to work, or we can turn it around like it's a Category 5 coming. We need to get the friends and the family and get out of here and make an excuse and bust this door down and rescue this phone and get the kids and the women out safely. So I make a decision. At 30-something, almost 40 years old, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go to work. I'm gonna leave my phone here. I'm gonna trust my instincts, and I'm gonna trust my past and what I've been doing. And I think I should be clear. I don't remember cheating, but I may have. I don't know. But that phone that phone that the FBI got is gonna have all the information you're looking for. So I come home, open the door. She's standing right there in the kitchen with a big smile on her face. Hey, baby, how you doing? So I need to talk to you. I said, okay, well, let's get the elephant out the room. We all know what's going on. I left my phone. What you want to do? What's up? Show me her name. Show me her text messages. Show me emails to her, because I know what she in that phone for. She ain't looking for something that's missing. She looking for something. What are women for when they pick up the spouse's phone? We only looking for one thing.
Oh, yes. Oh,
What did you
yes.
find?
Oh, yes, I did find something. So one day he told me he was going to work. Jason did not go to work. I read through his text messages with his friends. He went to the strip club.
Would the name of this friend happen to be Kedrick Ford? Mm-hmm. We have Kedrick Ford on Skype, so I'd like... Mr. Ford, how are you, sir?
Pimp Juice.
I'm doing great. How you doing, Judge?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Why don't you tell me what you know about this couple and what you think I ought to know about this couple?
Both sides of the story.
There's nothing worth having that's going to be easy. It's working together and compromising and helping each other to level up and better yourself in a relationship and bond. And he just not stepping up as a man in a relationship. They'll be all right. They love each other. They got to preserve. They doing their thing. They family. Just forgive each other, love each other.
What does he have to own up to?
Woo, baby. You see him, don't you? But if he man up and swallow his pride, be what he's supposed to be, he can change, and they can make it happen.
Mr. Ford, I would hire you as a motivational speaker any day of the week.
I love both of them.
Thank you so much for your conversation and your insight into your friend here. We appreciate it. Mr. Wesley.
Okay, thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you.
Ford.
To what is he referring?
I think when you are in a relationship and your relationship turns from boyfriend to girlfriend and it's coming around a corner to marriage, and if you kind of stay on that track about doing whatever your woman say and jump when she say jump, I think everything will be okay.
Does he ever give a straight answer to anything?
No, just like, no. Just like he couldn't give me a straight answer. I sent him to work with 10 jars of my preserves. He comes back with $20 and hands me $20. I said, oh, no, baby, these are $10 a can. What?
Where's the rest of the money?
Where's my money? You have lost your mind.
Mr. Wesley, what happened in that transaction where you left with 20 jars of preserve and came back with $20? Or 10
probably
jars?
probably ate 2 of them.
Was it 10 jars or 20?
It was 10 of them.
10 jars, you came back with $20. How'd that happen?
Sometime people can pay you, sometime they can't. We got people waiting on paydays, upcoming paydays. I don't get paid till next Friday.
Gotcha.
You want to know what the real situation is? He spends his money, a lot of our money, on hats. He thinks, oh yeah, hats. He has this
What
big...
a bizarre thing.
Hats. Yeah, there you go, hats.
Who's
And that's
there?
not even half of them. That's not even half of them, and they're just all over the place. And that's what he chooses to spend our money on.
Them
and I'm
old-
like, what are you, a sportscaster? What are you doing?
Them old things.
You're not even on TV. So what do you need that many
Mr.
hats?
Wesley? Mr. Wesley, are you more of a problem than you are of help? I mean, are you like a little kid running in and out the kitchen, sticking your finger in the food and tasting it, and then you go run out and get a hat, and then you give away the preserves, then you come back and pour yourself. Is that what you're doing? Because that's what it looks like from here.
Your Honor, she talks to me like I'm a nincompoop. Now, there are caps. Some are new, some are old. I could go in the job with 10 preserves. I may come back with 20. You remember we talked about the samples. I got a big job. It's more than 5 people
Mr.
in
Wesley,
here.
Thank you.
I'm going to save you a fuss and shut you down right now. Let it go. I'm not going to talk about this car because I know you two ain't going to leave one another. I know that for a fact.
I may be done.
You ain't going nowhere. You can't afford yourself. You need your wife.
live off hats.
You need your wife. Look, Mr. Wesley, women put up with a lot. I mean, we put up with a lot, and we love you, and it's all right. But just be a little less irritating.
Thank
just
you.
a little bit. Just take the edge off the irritation. You know, take 1 jar of preserves a day and leave it at that. Come home with the money. Sell the jars. Don't give them away. You know, this woman is trying to make a business, and she's going to let you ride her coattails, but you just can't be an ongoing irritant. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I do, Your Honor.
I'm so glad you do. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right, man, can you stay out the kitchen or at least leave the preserves alone?
I'll do my best. I won't make any promises.
I mean, you seem to be running out of patience here.
I am. I'm very short, and I'm done had it up to here with it.
How does that make you feel?
We'll work it out.
Well, I think everyone was excited to try these preserves, man.
Let's get some spoons.
Let's get some spoons.
All right,
and
we'll
some
go find
toast,
some
and
spoons.
let's
We need
go.
some spoons, guys. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
everything, guys. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Judge, today's case is cleaning lady.
He contends she just cleans and complains. She says he does nothing at all. I bet neither one of them is seeing the situation clearly.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Shane Young and Cassandra Young. The two of you have been together for 14 years, married for 9, and you have 4 children together. Mr. Young, you are suing Mrs. Young because you say she destroyed your PlayStation 4 and you want your $400 back. But before we get to that, Mr. Young, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, Your Honor, me and my wife have been together for 9 years, and after 9 years, we still have communication issues. And sometimes she's got a bit of an anger issue. One time we were out on our anniversary having a good time. We ended up having a little argument, and that little argument landed me living in my van for the night.
No.
For the night.
Hang on.
I thought we were gonna work it out, and I see her coming down the parking lot barefoot. I opened the door to work it out.
No.
Or to
talk to her.
Or hear what she had to say, and then she dumps juice over my head and slams the door. It's cold outside. I was sticky.
Wet?
And wet.
Mrs. Young?
Yes.
Did you throw juice on the man?
Mm-hmm.
I did, but there's a reason.
Well, tell me why.
Basically, we were on a date night, and we don't get a lot of time together. We just don't, ever. And so I'm trying to spend time with him. We came back from eating out, and he's just quiet. And I am just asking him over and over and over, like, what is wrong? Like, why are you being quiet? Why won't you talk to me? And he's like, nothing's wrong. And then he starts to say, I'm the reason why, you know, that he is frustrated because I keep asking him that. But that didn't, you know, that just doesn't make sense. It's like he keeps all of his feelings inside and he won't explain to me what is really going on in his head.
Was that the juice issue? Was that the day?
Yes.
And so you thought a little juice would clear that right up for you?
No, I was just trying to, yeah. I guess so. I was just so frustrated because nothing else was getting to him. Nothing else I was doing. I was talking to him, I was being nice, and he says that I don't care about his feelings, and I just want him to be happy so that way I'm happy. But that's just not always the case. I really do care about what's going on inside his head and what's stressing him out.
Was she just trying to find out what was on your mind, or was something else going on altogether?
No, she was trying to find out what was on my mind. She'd ask me what was wrong. But she likes to ask the question, what's your issue or what's your problem?
Mm-hmm. So it's more like an invitation to fight than it really
I tell her, I was like, that's fighting. And then later on, after we get in a fight, she'll be like, oh, well, I was trying to ask you how you felt, but I think she was trying to bait me for a fight.
Mrs. Young, there's two ways you can go.
Right.
Baby, what's wrong?
Right.
What's your issue? Which one did you deliver?
What's your issue?
Yeah.
Because it's just, he won't say it. And then it's
I think he might be afraid of your response.
Yeah.
Do you think that might be part of the problem?
That very much could be the case. But even when I try to be softer, at least I think I am, he still won't tell me. But then a couple of days later, he'll tell me what the issue was. So there really is an issue, and it's not just me asking him that. He just doesn't want to talk about it then.
Do you think you have an anger issue? He seems to think you do. So far, the stories have confirmed that. Juice on the head if a man is out in the car because he can't get in, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Do you get overly angry about small things?
I think I could, but I think it just depends on how his reaction is to if I'm trying to help him and he takes it the wrong way, or if, like me, like I like to clean the house a lot. Like I really
like a clean house.
And we have 4 kids, so it's really busy, and I have set schedule, like clean when you wake up, midtime, and at night. But he would just wait all day and just not clean and say, well, the kids are gonna play with the toys anyways, so why even clean them up? But if we just do that every day, then nothing would ever get done. And so we constantly argue over that. And I think that it's because he just doesn't want to have to do anything. He just would rather just sit there and not do anything. And he even gets mad at me when I'm trying to clean and I'm going around him and I say, it's fine, I'll clean. He gets mad at me because he feels, lazy. So he doesn't want to get up.
So he wants you to be lazy too?
Yeah.
Mr. Young, what is your response to that? What is your response?
When she cleans, she's like a train going through the house. She can't clean around anything. She's cleaning through people. She'll run us over.
Look at me, Mr. Young.
And so the thing is she's sort of a perfectionist. Mm-hmm. So when she cleans, it's not actually cleaning. Like, it's an art form to her. So I could never match up to that. Every time I try to do something or I try to do it good, it's never good enough. And even if there's nothing to do, she'll still see it as not done because she didn't do it herself. So when I clean, I try to be effective with my time because we got 4 kids.
So spraying Pine Sol on the walls when I come home from school so it smells clean is something that would work.
Mr. Young.
I came home and there was dripping Pine Sol all over the walls. And I'm like, what is this?
Did you do that, Mr. Young?
Because the house is clean. It is. And so I was like, if I just make it smell like that, visually
you might get somewhere.
It looks clean. Yeah, and it worked for a long time. But
then it's
little drips down the wall over time, and I got caught.
Right.
I still do it.
You still do it?
I still do it.
Now, Ms. Young, I want you to, step back from yourself, open your mind wide like a prairie, and ask yourself, are you a little bit of a clean freak?
I think so. I do.
Because you said you were a perfectionist.
I want to control it. And I think that if I don't try to control it, maybe it's because that's what he also thinks. He thinks that I have control issues, so I'm trying to control how he feels. And then I'm trying to control the house. But they're like totally separate things.
But your control issue could be one thing that's affecting those 2 separate things.
Yeah, that definitely.
Do you think you might have an issue with control?
I could. I mean, just stuff in my life I haven't been able to control very much. Family not around, and both of us, we just don't have a lot of family around, a lot of support, and I can't necessarily control other people, so I probably try to control what I do have and just try to hold on to that.
I used to drink a lot, and I used to have a lot of adventures. Sometimes it costs a lot of money.
Tell me a story, one story where he was just laid back and it just honked you off. One, just one. Holy moly.
See, there's 2 types of people, I feel like. And she's a type where she wants to climb this ladder, climb this ladder, climb this ladder. There's success somewhere up there, but she keeps climbing. And I like to just be comfortable,
enjoy the rung you're on,
chill out, and enjoy my life.
But we don't get much
and
done.
so around my house, she's a superhero. Like she does everything with the kids. She'll talk to my family for me and act like she's me.
Yeah, text them for him.
She does everything.
He won't
She does the laundry.
Okay, there we go.
I can't do it.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Tell
his
the story.
family will text him or call him, and he'll be like, okay, I'll get back to them. And then he never does. He'll never do it. And so I feel like he isn't putting that effort. I guess trying to put in the effort to build a relationship, because later he'll complain about, I don't have people in my life, or that, like, I haven't talked to my mom in forever. And so when he does get a random phone call, he'll be on the phone with them for hours because he doesn't talk to his family very much. And then it's right in the middle of when we're trying to do, you know, our life stuff, just like we're with the kids and things. And so he just takes off and he dips out and he's on the phone forever. And then we are always arguing at that, and he gets mad at me because I'm telling him that you could prioritize when you talk to your family.
I got you.
And so he's just not trying.
It took me a long time to get there, but I found it. Are you not handling your business? Are you not on top of things? Consequently, it requires your wife to be in overdrive all the time to take up the space that you have failed to fill?
I used to drink a lot, and I used to have a lot of adventures. Sometimes it costs a lot of money. Sometimes I put us in a bad spot, so...
Yeah, one time we got our tax return, and he spent all of it. I mean, it was like, I don't know.
He spent all of it on what, liquor?
He went out with his brother, yeah. He said he was it was at work. He said he was gonna buy a flat screen TV. So I told him where the money was. It was at home, and no.
No.
no flat
The money
screen.
was gone and nothing came in the house.
Yeah, and then he was gone.
Do you agree that happened, or do you have another version of that story?
Well, I decided I'd go to the casino just for a minute. I was winning, and then I don't know what happened.
I tell you what happened. The odds happened. The odds are always in favor of the house. You know that.
Yeah.
That's how they keep the drinks free.
I was pretty inappropriate for about maybe 10 years.
Yeah, out of it.
That's a long time to be out of pocket, Mr. Young. Long time. Mr. Young, have you been less than appropriate for a number of years?
I was pretty inappropriate for about maybe 10 years.
Yeah, out of it.
That's a long time to be out of pocket, Mr. Young. Long time. Do you think that possibly, just possibly, she's over the top about controlling things because she was never quite sure what you would do?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm sure that sometimes she wondered that. But it's not like that anymore.
How long have you been appropriate?
I think I've been appropriate for about 4 or 5 years.
Has he been appropriate for 4 or 5 years?
But it's like the opposite now. So, like, he is there. I don't have to wonder, like, where he's at and spending our money, but he's there.
He's just there.
He's just there. And, like, can you go help me with this? Okay. And then he won't do it. And I'm like, can you just go do it? And he won't do it. So then I'll get up and I will just go do it, and I'll get mad at him. And he's like, nobody has to just jump when you say jump.
No, that's because she complains about everything that I do. I can't grocery shop. I can't do laundry. I can't clean anything,
Because he goes
right?
to the store and he just picks whatever. Like, you know, I like
Do you
coupons.
give him a list?
Yes, but he will buy the most expensive version of everything and just say it's for convenience, or buy 3 of everything because I didn't know which one. And I often do coupons. I mean, all the time.
You 100%. You in it to win it.
And everybody always says that at the store, that I do a good job. They're like, wow. And so he'll just spend all the money and he'll come back with nothing and like 3 things.
I got you. Tell me what happened to your PlayStation 4.
So she gets angry at me, and sometimes she takes it out on my things. And so this one time, she was getting angry with me. And so I decided I would just take my stuff and go to the living room like I usually do. So I got my backpack full of clothes, I got my TV, I got my PlayStation, and I'm gonna move out to the front.
living room.
And so on one of my trips back to the bedroom, she had taken my PlayStation and decided to throw it on the ground. Now, I'm not out doing stupid things a lot, and so, I mean, when I'm at home, that's what I do.
So what happened to the PlayStation?
It went into a few pieces, like 4.
But the thing is, when I was, during that point, he was just not listening to me. And so he thinks now, like, okay, I'm not gonna leave, like he wasn't gonna leave.
No,
He's just
I
gonna
just
go
didn't
into
agree
the
with
living room. He's gonna go into the living room, and that's gonna just make it better if we just don't talk about the issues. And I'm like, no, you need to come back, we need to talk about these issues, and we need to fix this. We need to fix it right now. And he just is like, no, I don't wanna talk about it, I don't wanna talk about it.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Young. I think in a lot of ways you are the author of your own angst. I think she's a little hard to live with. She's hyper clean and super controlling, and I think she's got a temper. She came in here all nice and sweet and polite, but I think at home she can start a fire and keep that sucker burning for a long, long time until she can come out with that juice and pour it and put it out. I honestly believe that. I see that. I know it wasn't here, but I know what you're talking about. I really do understand it. But I think you authored a lot of that. First of all, when you carried on for 10 years, it's different. Women like to be secure. We like to be comfortable and know that our stuff is taken care of. And when you're off on your adventures, and your adventures cost money, and she doesn't know how you're gonna do. That's very stressful. So when she can't control you, she controls everything she can, which is the cleanliness, the house, and then she's at you about what you're talking about. And then I'm gonna applaud you. Absolutely. You went from inappropriate to appropriate, and I appreciate it. I'm sure she appreciates it as well. But in addition to not actively causing chaos, you ought to also contribute meaningfully to the union. You can't just hang loose, take all your stuff into the living room and camp with the PlayStation and let her handle all of the business. She wants a partner, my man. I think she loves the living daylights out of you. She wouldn't have stayed 10 years with all that nonsense if she didn't love you. And what I want you to do is love her enough to give her what she needs in terms of an active, interested companion. You think you could do that for me, Mr. Young?
I love her with all my heart.
I didn't ask you if you loved her. Didn't ask that at all. I don't question your love for her. What I'm questioning is the manner in which you convey that love. Love unexpressed doesn't do anything for her at all. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy when you see her, but it doesn't do a thing for her because you're not expressing it. You with me, Mr. Young?
Yeah. So...
Can you come on, Mr. Young? Mr. Young. Okay, come on. Just wind it up. Give me some energy.
All right.
Actively participate in this union with this woman so you can stay out of the car and keep the juice off your head. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right, it took you a while to get there, but you got there. All right, Judge Lynn, she kind of sided with you, too. How do you feel?
I finally see that maybe he might get it. Maybe he'll get it.
Do you get it or what?
I
you step up and be a participant here?
I do. I completely understand where she comes from, and I love her, so I will give more effort.
Stay in the bedroom, maybe don't pack your bags.
Yo.
Stay in the living room.
Yeah, no.
No juice on the head, right? We're good?
We'll agree.
follow us on Instagram for additional content from this case and preview our next all-new episode.
Judge, today's case is out of gas.
It appears this relationship has run out of gas. Let's see if we can do anything to replenish the tank.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Chassie Goodson and Lawan Agee. The two of you have been together for 13 years, married for 2 years, and you have 2 children together. Mrs. Goodson, you are suing Mr. Agee for $6,000 for money he used for a car that you say should have been saved for something else. We're going to talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Goodson, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here today?
Judge Toler, my husband tries to control my every move, but he is not the boss of me, okay? For example, at night, he went and took my phone and connected it to my car Bluetooth to see my recent calls and text messages while I was sleeping.
I had to.
And then he turns around and went through my purse while I was sleeping. He do all this dirt while
you sleep.
Mm-hmm. Went through my purse, found the receipt, and said, why was I at the place on the receipt? And he thought I was somewhere else.
Now, Mr. Agee, do you do all of those things?
Yeah, she don't tell me anything.
Do you
I
think
have to
she's
find out
cheating?
some way. Yes.
Do you think she's cheating on you? Why do you think she's cheating on you?
She continues to lie. She tells me different stories. One time she told me she was supposed to be going to working all night long. But I found out on Facebook she was at a casino. Well, her car was there. She said she wasn't there.
Not true.
Now, Ms. Goodson, did you say you were working and you were at the casino?
No, I was not at the casino. He is mistaken.
Well, her car was there. Her car was there.
It was a car that was just like the car I have.
I checked the license plates. I checked the license plate, so she can't say it wasn't her car.
Controlling? That's controlling.
He checked the license plate, though. Was it your license plate? You know it was yours.
I sent her a picture. She knows her license plate.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. You were there. You were there.
Mm-hmm.
When I try to go out, I try to go out a couple of times out the month. Just not too much, because I am a mom.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do try to go out, as soon as I get dressed, oh, you going to see your boyfriend? I ain't never seen that outfit before. Is that for your boyfriend? By the time I get out the house, 2 hours later from accusations, he calling me 50 times by the time I'm up the street.
Do you call her a lot?
Yes, I do. But only reason is just to see if she's gonna answer or not. You know, sometimes she answers, sometimes she don't answer. And when she's with her boyfriend, she doesn't answer.
There is no boyfriend.
So how did you two meet?
Your Honor, I was walking down the street, minding my own business, and then he just came stalking, hey, can I holler at you, can I holler at you? And I told him he had to get out the car if he wanted to talk to me. And I went on ahead into the store. When I came out, he was out there on the corner waiting to talk to me. So I went on ahead and gave him my number, and he offered me a ride to work. And he ran out.
That same day?
Yes, but I had my knife and my mace. So when I got in the car, he got me halfway to work, and he ran out of gas, so I had to take the bus the rest of the way.
Did that happen?
That's when I was young, you know.
It was a blizzard outside.
Hey, listen, can't nobody say nothing to you because you got her, so, you know, gas or no gas.
I was young.
Tell me what happened on her birthday.
Okay, so this year, I took her out for the weekend for her birthday. We had a good time. But Monday, she said she wanted to go and hang out with her family. And I didn't think nothing of it. When she was hanging out, she didn't answer the phone. So the next week, a week or two, her family was FaceTiming each other. Mm-hmm. And her family say, when we gonna be able to hang out with for your birthday? But she told me previously that Monday, after we hung out, that she was with her family. Where was you?
That family member has Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's?
She does. I don't have the documents here, but okay. And I know you're not talking Judge Toler. He went off last week and had his phone blowing up. Who is calling you? Who calling you? I don't know who calling me. So then I go ahead and I let it go like a good wife because I am a good wife. And I come around and I see that the next day the phone is still ringing off the hook from a private number. It was 86
I should put my phone on silent like she does.
86 missed calls. You did put your phone on silent that day.
Who was calling you?
Who was calling? Well, you know, I get clients that call me all the time, and I'm not sure what specifically she's talking about.
Some homewrecker was calling his phone from 6 years ago, Your Honor. 6 years ago.
Do you know who she's talking about?
Yeah, I kind of know who she's talking about, but as you know, she always saying that this person is in my life, which is not true, you know. So
I call him sending money to her. Sending money to her over his Cash App.
Were you sending money to this particular woman?
She was working for me. She works. I run a small business, so she does some work for me.
You see what I'm saying?
But, you know,
No, I don't want to hear that. You talking about she worked for you. I didn't know he worked for her.
Your Honor.
Worked for him. All I know is he's sending the girl money like he got a child out there paying child support. He ain't pay child support for the other kids he got.
Mr. A.G., who is this woman to you?
She was a friend. I no longer talk to the lady anymore. That was years ago. She still brings the situation up. But now she's the one.
Okay, we could talk about last week then, Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah, you gonna just cut me off.
Please do. Please do. What happened last week?
Last week, my phone was off. So I went on ahead and I asked him if I could use his phone. It was just for 2 days while I didn't have my phone. It was damaged. He had 3 different women that he was trying to talk to on Messenger. One asking, oh, can I take you out? Like he not married. He all in the DMs.
So it's okay for
the creeper guy that say good morning every morning and your DMs. Oh, this guy. That's who you are.
Are you creeping on the DMs, Mr. A.G.?
No, what it is actually is when she's gone and not answer her phone, yes, I go through my messenger and may talk to people who she's not around, so what am I supposed to do?
Now, Mr. A.G., you mean to tell me if you're not in constant contact with your wife, you have to go off and get in some woman's DM and have a conversation because you can't entertain yourself long enough without her being with you?
What do you want me to do? You want me to be hurt, you know, wondering where she is at? Y'all can clap on. But when she's off missing in action and running off to Atlanta or whatever the
Your
case
Honor,
may be.
I would not be running off
Yes,
if I
you
got
do.
what I needed at home. He's not even intimate with me. No, exactly. You want to go to sleep after you get what you want. He's only nice to me when he wants to have sex, Your Honor.
Mr. A.G., she's gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and then...
Absolutely gorgeous. But she's begging for sex? How does that work out?
She's not begging.
Oh, I'm not begging, because 6 minutes later, it's right back into his Law & Order marathon. Dong, dong. There's no affection. I'll try to do something sweet for him, put on something nice, put the radio on. He want to turn the radio off, and he only shows me affection when he feels like it.
Well, she's at home all the time, and I work.
Oh, now I'm at home all the time. Which one is it?
You want to show affection, I want to go to sleep.
No, exactly. You want to go to sleep after you get what you want. He's only nice to me when he wants to have sex, Your Honor.
Mr. A.G., she's gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and then...
Absolutely gorgeous. But she's begging for sex? How does that work out?
She's not begging
Oh, I'm
for
not
sex.
begging, because 6 minutes
begging.
later, it's right back into his Law & Order marathon. Dong, dong. Just all night.
That Law and Order gets people, though. That Law and Order. You get tired of that going on.
New Law and Order, Your Honor. It's not SVU. It's the old Law and Order, Your Honor. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it.
That's like crack, though. That Law and Order, you get started on that, I understand.
Your Honor, she does things, and she uses the things that she's saying to cover up her facts and her cheating,
I'm
her
not
lies.
covering up anything.
Yes,
Mr.
you are.
A.G., you say that she has bad spending habits. Tell me about those spending habits.
She makes sure that I cover all the bills and take care of all the things. One incident is her phone bill. Every time it's her phone bill. Every month it's $200, $100. Like, I'll pay her phone bill, give her $250, then the next week her phone is off, saying she needs another $80 is on a payment plan.
That's not true.
I don't understand.
That is
it.
not true, Your
I don't know
Honor.
what she's doing with her money.
You're on a payment arrangement too, okay? So
But it's
don't even
okay
try
to be on a
come to
payment
me.
arrangement, but if I'm paying the bill, pay the bill. bill. Don't sit there and try to take the money and do other things and then come back to me and expect me to keep on forking
Like
over
when
more
you
money.
were sending money to somebody else.
Here
Taking
she
care
go,
of her and her
using the excuse
family.
to do what she
My phone
wants
bill
to
would
do.
be paid if he wasn't taking care of somebody else
Do
in their
what she
family
wants to do.
while she was working.
How much is your phone bill?
My phone bill is $160, and it's the extra.
But I got 3 lines, and her phone bill seems to be more than mine.
Okay, what about the car that I bought? $6,000 car
What
that
about
he
the tax refund she ran off with?
He coerced me to buy a car. He nagged me and nagged me and nagged me when all along we were supposed to be buying furniture. He sat there and he looked for furniture with me. He told me, we're gonna get this furniture. We was in Bob's Furniture. He turned around and said, oh, we gotta get a car. Why do we have to get a car? We both have cars. Why do we have to get a car?
Did you get a third car?
No, we didn't get a third car, Your Honor. We just upgraded her car. She had a car that has a little, mechanical issue. So I say, let's take the car and get rid of this car and get a new car. Oh, she's all with it because she's in a nice car now, but now I owe her $6,000. Come on.
Now, is your husband telling me the truth that, in fact, he didn't get a third car, he upgraded your car?
My car did not need upgrading. I had a nice car.
But you took it.
I went on ahead and bought the car because he made me feel like the car wasn't going to be working within a year.
That's a brother doing his husbandly duty, making sure that his wife's got a nice ride.
Thank you.
Because the last thing he wants to happen is have that beautiful woman of his stuck in some hood somewhere because the car don't work. Way to go, brother. Way to go.
You gotta tell me something.
Who's in Maywood?
I don't know who's in Maywood. Tell me who's in Maywood.
You tell me.
There's nobody in Maywood. I went to go have a picnic with my female cousin.
Who is in Maywood?
You investigate enough. He is paranoid from all that law and order watching.
You say he lies to you about where he's going. What does he lie to you about?
He'll say he's going to work, and 3 hours later when I call him, it's poker chips in the background, talking about I'm all in.
But it's better than you telling me you going to work and you not there. You somewhere else.
I am at work when I'm at work.
When she got a tax refund, she just all of a sudden disappeared,
How much was the tax refund?
I don't even know. She keeps everything so secretive.
Your Honor, because every time I get anything, he wants me to
disappeared.
spend.
How much was the tax?
She ran out of town
How
with
much
her
was
money.
the tax refund?
$10,000.
Exactly.
And what'd you do with it?
I use it to better my career as a hospitality person. I'm in customer service.
Now, that's the saddest answer I've heard all day. You couldn't even get it out of your mouth. What?
Well, I had to be secretive, Your Honor. He's always going through my things. Every time.
Out that $10,000, I got $225.
When?
But I take care of all the shoes you brought me. $220 out of $10,000. I didn't even know it was $10,000.
I want to know where the other $9,000 went.
It went towards another car.
Another car?
Yes, that he coerced me into buying. He's manipulative.
Is it the same car we were already talking about?
No, it's a different car.
How many cars do you people got?
He's obsessed with cars.
Oh my
get a new car, get a new car. He'll tell me over and over until I do it.
It's all about necessity.
He manipulates me into spending money how he wants me to spend it. I have no freedom.
Spending it on you.
Definitely.
What happened when she went to Atlanta?
She went to Atlanta. One day she said she was going to work. I get no answer for days. For at least the time it took for her to come from Chicago to Atlanta. Then how about another one? She went to she tells me she's going to see her friend again in Lansing, which is on one side of town in Chicago. I found a receipt in her car. She was way out on the west side.
Wait, how did you find the receipt though?
Because I looked. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I'm not gonna let you keep on just running over me and just doing whatever you want to do. That's not gonna how it's not gonna go.
Do you forget the 10 years before?
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the 2 years that we in our marriage. She said she's in Lansing. The receipt says she's in Maywood. Who you in Maywood with? Found out Maywood is really what she hangs out with. I don't know who's in Maywood.
These are all
You gotta tell me something.
Who's in Maywood?
I don't know who's in Maywood. Tell me who's in Maywood.
You tell me.
There's nobody in Maywood.
I gotta do some
went
more
to go have a
investigation or
picnic
something.
with my female
Who
cousin.
is in Maywood?
You investigate enough. I went to the grocery store. He found the grocery store receipt in my purse while I was asleep. Oh, wake up at 3 in the morning, talking about, oh, you was in Lansing, you was in Maywood. Okay, we had to get groceries for the picnic. What was supposed to eat?
Groceries for a picnic.
Bark off the
Lansing
tree and
is
grass?
like at least an hour away from each other. And in traffic, you're at least an hour away. So you went from Lansing to Maywood to get some
I know
groceries.
he keeps time. He keeps timing me getting in the shower, too. Oh, you was in the shower for 42 minutes. What, you did all that for your boyfriend? Every day I have to deal with it.
Do you ask her why she spent so long in the shower?
You just did
now
2
you sit
days
there.
ago.
No. Oh, now
He
she's
said
making
I
up
took
stuff.
too long washing my crevices.
She's in the car. She's in the.
If I go to the bathroom, he'll be right there at the door trying to see if I'm on the phone.
minding my own business.
She's definitely on the phone in the
I am not on the phone in the bathroom. It's his own guilty
She's hiding
conscience.
her phone, turning it upside down, not showing, trying to hide every fact. She's so secretive about this situation.
No, you're
Somebody,
guilty.
she's hiding somebody.
No,
She's definitely hiding.
He is paranoid from all that
not
Law and
paranoid.
Order watching.
So you told me about the $6,000, and I just want to go over it again because you want me to award you $6 grand for a car that he bought you. Have I got that right?
Your Honor, I bought the vehicle, but I was supposed to buy furniture. So we have a car now, but no couch. At that time, in our first year of marriage. He said we were buying
In our
furniture.
first year of marriage?
Yes. That was the first year. This is the second, and it's gotten even worse. Especially the
All my
lies.
money up.
That's not
Want to
true.
spend all she want to save hers and spend mine.
I get him things all the time. I bring
I'm not
him
asking
dinner.
for all that, but
I have his clothes clean. He does nothing when it comes to the house.
He's
I
always
do everything. I'm the mother. I have to
Always
get the
gone.
kids. Who's always gone?
You always gone.
That is not true. He is
Not answering
always
the phone.
gone. You're never there to know if I'm gone.
I work in the morning from 9 to 5.
9 to
I'll be
5?
at home, and at 5 is 5 in the morning, you're gone.
That's not true. That is not true.
Now, Ms. Goodson, you and I both know you're not getting that $6,000, right? We both know that. You're an intelligent woman. You know I'm not going to give you that $6,000.
Thank you.
That $6,000 went underneath you so you could ride it around Chicago. And that's exactly what you're doing. And you were riding around Chicago, took his tax refund, left it somewhere. We don't know where that $10,000 went. You ought to be glad that he didn't ask for any money from you. Because if anybody's been larcenous here, it's you. Mr. A.G., if I were you, I wouldn't care what she did with the money. I would keep her, because she's gorgeous.
What? Gorgeous is okay.
There's no upgrade on that.
But you gotta come
That's
with-
just wonderful and lovely over there.
more
And
than
this
that.
brother is buying you car after car after car. He loves you, you love him. Stay together, keep Chicago safe. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so
I mean, you two seem just a lovely couple.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Judge Lynn likes you guys. She's rooting for you. But you guys, I feel like is it trust? What?
The trust has been damaged a lot, but hearing Judge Toler today, I really want to work on our marriage. I feel like it's worth it when it all is all said and done. It's not really as bad as it seems.
Tell me how you feel after speaking with Judge Lynn today.
It's all right. I feel like we can try to keep moving forward, you know. Gotta give her a little bit more trust.
Yeah, you're snooping a lot, you know, like private eye here. Can you ease back a little bit?
I don't know. She might take over. But that's hard to get back, you know. We could work on it. That's all we could do.
Judge, today's case is just be a man.
He has 2 women that he sleeps with, 3 children that we know about, and a boatload of aspirations to be, guess what? A rapper.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Tynesha Duffy and Joshua Presley. The 2 of you have been on and off for 10 years. You've been living together for the last 5 months, and you have 1 child together while you have 1 child with someone else and another one on the way with someone else. I do believe we'll get that straight later. Ms. Duffy, you are seeking $2,500 in transitional support because you are more than through. We're going to talk about that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Duffy, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Okay, Judge. For one, I love this man, but he cannot keep a job. He cannot take care of these kids that he keep on making. And he cannot possibly think that that's love and he's gonna get me to marry him like that. Like one time, I bought him some pants for work, and he did not stay at that job longer than 2 weeks, Your Honor. And it's just like to the point where I've done this more than enough times for him. Like I've tried to be supportive. He said I don't support his music. One time I bought him a whole microphone for his studio. So it's like I just don't understand.
You don't understand what he's looking for.
Yeah, like I don't understand. And then he's like blaming me for, you know, breakups that we've had and him making babies. I just don't. That's why we're here today, Judge, to figure out what's going on and if it's anyway, well, it's not really any way to fix this. I just really want to.
You just want to go?
Yes.
Mr. Presley, what do you think's wrong with this relationship?
Judge Lynn, this is what I think is wrong with this relationship. All she care about is money. Money, 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 money. If I don't got no money, I don't get anything, Your Honor.
You're right.
Hold, listen. Your Honor, listen. I don't mind working a 9 to 5, Your Honor, but I am an expiring artist with my music, Your Honor.
You're not an expiring, you're an aspiring. If you were expiring, we'd all have to bury you.
No,
which wouldn't be good.
Aspiring.
Oh, you said aspiring. Okay, good enough, good enough. That's all right, that's all right.
It's okay.
I just didn't want to, you know.
It's okay, Judge Lynn. It's totally okay. But I am an aspiring artist with my music, and I had a gig about 2 months ago back in Marietta, Georgia. I feel like I couldn't attend the gig because it was cutting into the hours of my job. Say I go to work at 5 and get off at 11, and the gig would be probably at 10:30, Your Honor. And it's worth money. It's worth in the thousands, Your Honor. And she wants me to go work at a pizza spot or a McDonald's and flip burgers. I've been doing that since 15. I'm not with it, Your Honor. I deserve better for my life, and that's what I'm going to get, Your Honor.
Okay, I understand. Let me ask you this, though. I understand that you are trying to be a rapper. I get that part. But you've got 3 children, right?
Absolutely.
So who's taking care of them?
I am
financially.
I am helping their mothers take care of them, and I do as much as I can, Your Honor. And I pick up the slack wherever I can pick it up at, Your Honor. But
as much as I can, whenever I can pick it up at.
Yes, ma'am.
Kids can't eat as much as they can.
Absolutely.
As I can. You know what I mean? Kids aren't an effort. Kids are an absolute. It's not I can make a kid, and if I can throw some change at him every once in a while, I'll do that.
Absolutely.
It's not that kind of gig.
Yes, ma'am.
So she works full time, does she not?
Yes, ma'am. But at the same time, I help. I can provide when I can. Just because she's the breadwinner, that doesn't give her the right to down me and downplay my job or.
How does she downplay your job or down you?
She might say, oh, just like I said about 2 months ago, I brought in a check, Your Honor. Of course, it wasn't that much because I'm doing something that I really don't want to do. I brought in a check. It wasn't that much. She takes that. It's like as soon as I give her the money, she's okay. But when the money runs out, the love runs out, Your Honor.
Now listen, he's trying to be a rapper. If one day he blows up like. Now I'm gonna try. Don't hold me to it. 2 Chainz. Okay.
And
2 Chainz. If he blows up like 2 Chainz, you'll be very, very happy. So, do you understand supporting him now while he's pursuing that career?
I understand. I've been supporting him. I've known him for 10 years.
Wait a minute.
This is the same dream that he's had in high school, and it's not gotten us anywhere right now. So all I'm saying is, for our child and the children that you have, you should, you know, want to have some type of income coming in so that you can give them, and so that you say you want to be with me, you should want to be able to go out on dates and do stuff with me. Like, it shouldn't be just a one-sided
Oh, he
thing
ain't got no date money, honey.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to tell you that right now. He's just trying to support people.
Not yet. Nah, hey, it's almost there. It's in the works, baby.
You know, I've been moderately successful.
Absolutely.
You know, people say, you know, things don't happen overnight, this, that, and the other thing, and I've got this one meeting. I've had a lot of one meetings that went nowhere.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Before I got this one meeting that went where I was headed. So you can't put all your eggs in one basket, or if you're gonna put all your eggs in that basket, you need to put a condom on the rest of you. Is that problematic, Mr. Presley?
Listen, I can do that. I can. Yes, ma'am. I can put a condom on. It's like, Yana, but I don't like to have sex with condoms, but that's why I don't have sex with multiple people. You know, a lot.
But you do.
A lot of people. I had a past like everyone else, and I'm trying to leave from there, and I feel like.
Is he doing better on the other women thing?
Don't lie now. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
I mean, he is, but it's just like because of so many things. And like I said, when he came back, I did not even know about this last baby that he had. So it was like...
When he came back from what? Explain. There must have been a break somewhere.
We did take a break.
Explain that.
Well, 3 months after me and him had our child, we had got into a verbal altercation about me being on the phone with one of my guy friends who he knew we went to high school with. So it was like I didn't understand why it got so to the point that he had to leave. And then he was gone for like how 3, 4 months, however long. He came back, like everything was okay. Then it was one time where he used my phone, and then I went and seen that it was his baby mama name in there. So I called her back, being the woman that I am, being nosy. And I'm like, so who is this? And she's like, basically, she didn't say anything to me, but I was able to look in his phone, and that's how I found out about him having the first child that was after my child. So then we weren't able to. We weren't able to get past that. Like me mentally after having our child, and then we splitting up over something so small, then you make a whole baby. It was like I don't understand how you can come back and then just try to play both sides like that. So it was like I wasn't in it. So then I ended up moving here, and he was wherever he was at, and then we ended up talking again.
How do we get to the next baby? On a break again?
Well, like I said, he was gone because, like I said, I had moved here. So he was with the baby mama that he had. Just had that baby. So then, yeah, that's who he has another baby with.
Oh, I see. Mr. Presley, what were you dying to tell me?
But she goes out and turn it to a whole nother level. I give her an inch, she takes it a whole mile, Yana. I got a video that shows it all. It shows what
let me see it. What are you...
Stop.
All that. I was dying to tell you that she got it all wrong. She thinks that I am supposed to like be this whole he-man and save her from whatever she's doing, but she has to understand that she has mistakes that she's done as well. Yes, some people in the past, they accumulate things, they accumulate charges, they accumulate STDs. I accumulated kids, but I don't shame my kids. You know, I love my kids, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, take care of my kids and take what comes with my kids, Your Honor. So I don't have I don't have love for a person who always downplaying, oh, you had another baby. So what? You don't know what my son is gonna grow up to be. You don't know what my daughter is gonna grow up to be. So the fact that you is over here bitter about that I had kids, I'm not.
I don't think she's mad about the actual life. Exactly. I think she was mad that you just went out and made a life quickly while you were on a break.
But what about?
He made a whole family. You're talking about a relationship.
I understand all that. I understand all that. But what about the things that she do when she's on the break? Or what about
you tell me what she does while you're on the break.
Oh my God, Your Honor, I can remember this one time we were on a break. Now listen, Your Honor, it was a Sunday. I remember it was a Sunday. We just left church. She's banging on the back door. I'm at my mother's house. She's banging on the back door. Let me in, let me in. She opens the door. Floosh, here comes her and my daughter. She drops my daughter off. Oh, here you go right here. Keep her. Storms out the door. Hold up, wait, pause, rewind. Where you going? When will you be back? You haven't communicated with me and let me know you just banging on people's doors. This not my house. You feel what I'm saying, Yana?
Do you see your daughter regularly when you work together?
Yes, I do, but I do, Yana. Don't tell that lie. Listen, I do, but it's just Tanisi. She just when we're together, it's like she don't want to be there, so it's like, why even try to force it? I just want to be like, you know, co-parent.
Co-parent.
Yeah.
Ms. Duffy, what do you have to say? Do you remember the instance where you left the baby?
Very vividly. And I did not talk to him for days. I was trying to get him to watch her, and he was avoiding me. Come to find out, he had the baby mama that he just had there. So why not have your daughters? Like, I don't understand. What's the problem with that? You wasn't answering no calls.
Right, and you needed somebody to watch the baby.
Yeah, like, I didn't understand.
She wanted to go out and shake her tail feather like she do all the time.
It was the daytime, Your Honor.
Listen, Your Honor, listen.
Like, come on.
When I got here, Your Honor, she had this thing where she go out every Tuesday. Now, I don't mind, but she goes out and turn it to a whole nother level. She goes out and I give her an inch, she takes it a whole mile, Yana.
But she gives you an inch and you make a baby.
Thank you.
She gave me she gave me, Yana, I got this, I got a video that shows it all. It shows what
Well,
she
let me
do.
see it. What are you...
Here you go, Nick. Shows it all. I just can't. She want me
Press
to be
play,
faithful.
okay.
Oh, hold on now. Whoa, now.
Stop.
See all that? That ain't me. That's not me. That's not me. That's when she go out and she expect me to. Nah, I'm not doing that. Got me bent. Speechless.
She's mad that you keep doing it.
Me, and you're not able to take care of the kids.
Just because I don't have money today, that doesn't mean that I'm going to have money next week.
But what are you working for?
Listen, I don't want to press
Hey, stop. That was a little raggedy. I'm going to admit. But what you were doing there would not have created a life. Do you see the difference
It's the
between
trust with it.
tacky?
It's the trust with it.
No, but do you see the difference between tacky
Absolutely.
and creating life?
Absolutely.
And not being able to take care of it.
And if you're creating life, that means you're having unprotected sex, which means you're exposing her to every possible disease.
Just so happened I had unprotected sex and had a baby. And
no, it doesn't just so happen.
Exactly. Like, he's just trying to get the
But you know what I'm saying? Mr. Presley, I have to say this. I just have to say this.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, oops, babies are not, it's not just so happen. You're a grown man. You know what works. You know what, if you put this thing in that place, what can happen. And you know that, and you know what it can cause, and you know how to stop it, and you choose not to do it on the regular.
About the baby situations, like, I love my kids. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to be with you, but I wouldn't regret none of that for my kids.
She's not asking you to regret it. She is mad. She's mad that you keep doing it.
Me, and you're not able to take care of the kids.
Just because I don't have money today, that doesn't mean that I'm going to have money next week.
But what are you working for?
Listen, I don't want to pressure who want me for my money.
Stop. Your kids need to eat today. You can't tell your kids next week.
They're going to eat.
Now, I'm going to take up on Mr. Presley over here because I've been beating up on him all afternoon.
I'm hurt. God.
He says that even though he's not working, when you come home, the house is clean, the baby's been bathed, food is ready, it's all taken care of. Do you not respect that effort that he puts into the family, even though he doesn't have a job?
I respect it. Yes, I do. But I mean, I just feel like because of how many years that I've put into this, and it's always been the same thing with him thinking, even before the baby, he was doing that. So it's like, that's like his mentality. I don't know what it is. So it's just like, I'm fed up with it. If that's the type of man that you want to be, and you want to be a millionaire, and you want to jump
You're just not down for it.
I'm done trying to wait around for it, because it's like, you done had so many kids, you trying to make me put my life on pause.
I'm not.
And everybody else's life on pause, but you can live your dream and your aspirations and stuff.
Right, that's fine. Did you have a response to that?
When I get this money, I'm not buying Lamborghinis and chains. I'm buying buildings and investments and taking it back to where the city that I grew up in that had nothing, Yana. I want to build with her, and that's what I'm saying. It's like she want to build and already want the money to be there. It's not gonna be there. We gotta grind for this. You gotta grind for this stuff. And I understand that you want me to work, you know what I'm saying, to help you out, and I don't mind doing that. I think that's where she getting it mixed up. She thinks it's like I have a problem with getting a little 9-to-5, little fast food gig. I don't mind, because money is money, and it's money. It doesn't matter if it's, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't matter if it's slow money or whatever. And I feel like she just taking it to a whole nother level. She trying to call me, make it seem like I'm broke, or make it seem like I'm weak. And I'm not.
If you're the sole person responsible for lives, putting roofs overhead and food in your mouth, that's a grind right there.
Absolutely.
And your dreams are wonderful, but in the meantime, don't make obligations that she has to support, you know, and then wonder why she's not more excited about your dream.
Yes,
You see what
absolutely.
you with me on
Absolutely,
that?
I am, but I'm not saying that she's obligated. I'm just saying that I would love her.
She is
support.
obligated. She's obligated to feed herself. She's obligated to feed your
child.
baby, and she's obligated to feed you.
Oh, listen, that's not gonna.
You eat, though. You eat. So
Hey, listen,
regardless.
but you make it seem like you taking care of me. That's not how it is.
That's
not-
If
what
I
is
got
going
it,
on?
you got it, you got it, I got it. What you mean? You making it seem like, nah, I ain't whatever.
But she is.
Okay.
You can't pretend that she's not. She
And
is.
it's been times where she wasn't working.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool. All right.
I got it. So you want $2,500 in transitional support? That's $2,500.
From who?
he ain't
I don't got no job. I don't got no money. Where am I getting from?
You better.
Hey, listen. That's $2,500. That's how many burgers I'm gonna have to flip to get $2,500?
No, you want to rap. You want to rap.
Here, this is what I'm gonna say. You know, I can't give you any money because he's got obligations to other kids. I'd have to have the full financial picture because I can't give you $2,500 and then his other kids end up eating nothing at all. So I really can't do that. What I would encourage you to do forthwith is return to your hometown and get him on child support. That would require him to get a job in the immediate future. I understand that you have dreams, Mr. Presley. I understand that you have dreams. But if you want to concentrate exclusively on what you want tomorrow, you have to take care of your today in a way that doesn't create lives and pressure and hardship on other people. Yes. And you haven't done that.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're living in her house and you're eating her food and she's feeding your baby and then you got another baby on with somebody else, put yourself in her shoes. How raggedy would you feel?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a raggedy feeling.
Absolutely.
To be taken advantage of like
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
And that's how she feels.
Yes.
You understand? Put him on child support. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
What's next for you?
I'm thinking that I'm just gonna go ahead and put him on child support because it doesn't seem like we really got anywhere today. So
Judge Lynn had a lot of advice for you. You got kids, you have some responsibility here.
Yes,
So
right.
are you willing to step up in that department?
I'm willing to step up. I'm a rapper, and I'm willing to wrap it up.
I like that. Judge, today's case is Thong Song.
She says he's a lazy cheater. He says she's angry and ungrateful. I believe there's a possibility both of them may be right.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Diamond Walton and Eric Watkins. The two of you have been together for 5 years, though you have been living together for the last 4. You have no children together, but you do have children from a previous relationship. Ms. Walton, you're suing Mr. Watkins for $500, and we'll get to that momentarily. But before we do, Ms. Walton, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
I'm here, Your Honor, because my lying, cheating, conniving boyfriend, and I'm sick of his mess.
Well, what's he doing?
Well, we club promoters.
Right.
So we have to promote parties and go out and, you know, bring people in and everything and have the club popping or crunk or whatever you want to call it, or litty. So we went to the club one night and everything was going good, everything was fine. We got separated for about an hour. When I seen him again, it was something bulging out his back pocket. So I look over there, I said, come here. He came over there, and this is what I found
Your Honor.
in his pocket.
No, Your Honor. I ain't never seen these drawers a day in my life. I don't like red drawers, Your Honor. I do not like red drawers. If they were blue, you could have.
It might have been you, but not red.
But the red
I
drawers,
gotcha.
I can't deal with it, Your Honor.
I got you.
We were separated for almost 2 hours, Your Honor. An hour to 2 hours. And when he came back, he couldn't even look me in my face. Then I find them in your pocket. I knew
Your
something
Honor,
was
I'm
up.
a club promoter. I'm around people every day, like a crowd every day. Like, it could be one of my friends or something to put that in my back pocket. I don't know.
But it was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Okay.
But he's also very flirtatious. I was having drinks with my lady friends one night, and I told him, don't rush home, because, you know, me and my friends are gonna be here. We drinking, just me, it was only females there.
Your Honor, no.
He rushed home. I ain't never seen him get home that fast before. So I was like, what you doing home so early? And he was like, oh, I just came because I was hungry. I cook every day. So I had his meal on the stove prepared. I asked one of my girlfriends to go into the kitchen and get me a cup of ice for the drinks that we had in the living room. I look over there, he rubbing on her booty. So I look over there, I said, what are y'all doing? And they acted like it was innocent. So that's how I knew it was something that was already up with that. Like, I was the dumb one.
Okay, Mr. Watkins, what's your response to those accusations?
My response is this lady right here, she gets angry about anything. Like, food, yeah, she cook. She do this cook around the house. I mean, yeah, she had forgot 2 spoons, Your Honor.
She got 2 spoons?
She had forgotten 2 spoons. After she got through cooking, she said, Eric, would you go please give the kids 2 forks, you know, and give it to them? So I got them 2 forks, you know, and gave it to them. Then when I came back to the couch, I was like, yo, do you need me to do anything else before I even get up again? No, you need to do like, what attitude problems? I don't like it.
Is anybody else queasy?
Oh my God, like.
I'm so busy trying to stay upright, I can't remember. I don't know what you said. You say he steals money.
He do.
Tell me about
I was in jail about 2 or 3 months ago
No, you
because
don't.
I was working at a super center, and I was eating on my lunch break, and I wasn't paying for it. So they put me on probation, and I didn't get caught.
Hold up. You went to jail for what?
I was eating chicken wings.
Yeah.
At a super center I was working at. And they pressed charges against me.
Because you didn't pay for the wings that you ate?
Because I just ate it. So I was on the run for about 3 years. So they had just caught me about 2 months ago. So when I went to jail...
You were on the run for 3 years?
Yes, I was. So I'm on home wave and my friends telling me Eric riding around with some girl driving her car. Well, I'm in jail. But not only that, I left my food stamp card with him. I left my direct deposit card with him and everything. And I got the evidence right here.
But let me see the evidence.
And he spent money on stuff that was not for me. I asked him to put money on my books and on HomeWay so I could talk to him.
So how much time did you get for stealing the chicken wings?
Well, the DA gave me 100 days, but since it was a misdemeanor, I got the 2 for 1, so I ended up doing 50. And in 50 days, he couldn't even be faithful to me.
A 2 for 1? Did you have another charge?
Nah, it was just 1.
50 days is a long time for some chicken wings, but okay.
But he's also very bad with money.
Were you running around with some random chick while she was doing her 50 days for the chicken wings?
No, Your Honor, I wasn't running around with no random chick. I was handling the business like I was supposed to do, like a man supposed to do in the household, paying bills, paying
You put money
rent.
on her books?
Yes, I did put money on her books. I put $50 on her books, and that's all she need, because guess what? You don't need to party in jail, because you locked up. What you need a whole wardrobe for in jail? Oh, I need 500 here and there. I can't work.
That's $1 a day, Mr. Watkins. Isn't that a little tight?
It ain't tight enough, because calling me $50 here, and next week, $50 more.
I got
Next
you.
week, $50 more.
That's because he's very bad with money.
Explain to me why you believe he's bad with money.
Well, last month, he's on a fixed income. We both are.
Right.
So he go buy a CD and DVD burner. And CDs and movies to sell, because that was his hustle when I met him. And I told him, I said, Eric, don't nobody buy CDs and movies no more. Everybody got Roku's or Fire Sticks. Like, it's not gonna sell. He said, believe me, I got this. I said, no. So he ended up having, like, he spent the whole check to invest in this and didn't make no money out of it.
Mr. Watkins, are you still burning CDs and DVDs?
Oh, yes, I love burning CDs and movies because, yeah, it makes me
But does
honest.
that make sense, though, in this day and age?
Yes, it do make sense because parcel towns do not have no Roku on Netflix, this and that. They still rock the DVD. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Well, did you make any money?
Yes, I made lots of money to take care of my household and my 2 kids of hers. Yeah, I call them my biological
Your kids. Oh,
Yeah,
that's good for you.
I call them my
Speaking
kids,
of
yeah.
children,
Oh, yeah, she's always angry. I'm talking about, like, every time. Like, why the engine light always come on when you get behind the wheel? I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
we
the
done
engine
been
light
together.
off?
We done been together for 5 years.
Right.
In 5 years, we done had 6 cars, and every one of them, he tore them up. Speaking of children, his birthday and my oldest child is a day apart.
Right.
On his birthday, he spent all the money on himself. He bought shoes, liquor, party favorites, all of that stuff. So the next day is my child's birthday.
No.
We only had like, what, $20, $25 to spend on him? We didn't have nothing. Because he
Did you
didn't know how to
splurge
budget
on
himself.
yourself and Junior didn't get a good day?
No, Your Honor, it was my birthday. So why would nobody have fun on their birthday? Like, yes, I'm gonna have fun on my birthday. No, I did not spend all the money. The next day, yes, we had cake, ice cream, party, little decorate stuff in the house, and her friend girls wanna be liars. They came over too, yeah, to have a good time with us.
You
Yes.
say she's always angry. What do you mean by that?
Oh, yeah, she's always angry. I'm talking about, like, every time. Like, she asked me to go get some aspirin for her headache. I went to the store, got some aspirin. I came back, oh, you got the wrong kind. You dummy. Throw it at me. Dummy. You know, like, oh, I'm a dummy. Okay, well.
Did he get the wrong kind of aspirin?
Ibuprofen. I asked for Tylenol.
She gonna get what I give her. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, Advil, aspirin pills, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever that clear that headache, it will. Yes.
Can you tell me any other instances where she got angry for no reason?
Oh, my God. One day, I was driving the car, and a member had called me. He was like, yeah, I'm in Pittsburgh, Texas. And so I had went there, you know, to go pick him up. Me and her did, you know. So she asked me to drive because she don't drive at nighttime. So I'm driving down the street. Oh, why the engine light always come on when you get behind the wheel? I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
We
put the
done
engine
been
light
together.
off?
We done been together for 5 years.
Right.
In 5 years, we done had 6 cars, and every one of them, he tore them up. Every last one of them. And this night he talking about, it was, when we went to Pittsburgh, it was like 4 guys, big guys. They wasn't small. And I have a mini SUV. Mind you, he with me and my 2 children. We had people in the back of the trunk trying to ride back, scrubbing, scraping the car, every bump, boom, bam, boom, bam. And I'm like, y'all just gonna have to get out of here. It got so bad the car started smoking.
I don't even know what to ask you, Mr. Watkins.
So I was cleaning. I said, you gonna help me clean up? And after he did, I said, well, you know what? Just forget about it. I'm not gonna clean up. It wasn't real dirty, no way, but I'm not gonna clean up if you're not gonna help me clean up and you stay here too. So he didn't clean up and we almost got evicted.
You say she always knows, she knows how to push your buttons. She knows what to do to make you angry. What kind of things does she do purposely to upset you?
Oh, what she do personally to upset me, Your Honor? She'll ask me a question, and if I don't answer right, she get upset. You know, something like, you know, she just angry. She angry all the time. You know, Facebook, she wrote a, look, evidence on Facebook. Yeah, I like black things, black big things. I'm like, what is
like black big things?
Yeah, black big things. Then
And she wrote that on Facebook?
On public. That's Facebook. Facebook is public. I love big black things. Now, what is big black things, Your Honor? Tell me that. Like, I don't even much know. Like,
Ms. Walton, what was up with the Facebook post?
That's because he made a post earlier that day about some sexual behavior. So, like, when you're in a relationship, you don't post stuff like that. So, like you said, I matched his energy. And I made it where he could feel where I was coming from, feel the pain that I felt. And he made me feel for his Facebook post.
Your Honor, and that's a 1. But a 2 against a 1, she made another post. And this one right here was about, oh my God. Hot girl summer. Okay, how you gonna be a hot girl summer? You got a whole man that's faithful you, like.
She said she was having a hot girl summer?
Yeah, I'm having a hot girl summer. Like, why would I want a girl that have a hot girl summer? You supposed to have a lady summer, a woman
Yeah,
summer.
I got you.
Original, like summer. Like,
Did you post something about having a hot girl summer?
I did, but that was simply because I was enjoying my homegirls and we was having drinks during the summer, going swimming, you know, doing stuff that girls do. So I posted it not to intend that I was going out being promiscuous or nothing like that. It was intended to say I'm having a good time.
Good time with your ladies, yeah, with your girls. They were out and everything.
on a hot girl summer, huh? Okay.
Yeah. You say that everything falls on you. No matter what goes on, you're responsible for everything.
Yes.
Tell me why you say that.
Because it's like everything. He just sit around on his phone 24/7. Anything that the kids need, I'm doing. Anything when it comes to cooking, cleaning, I almost got to take out the trash. You know how many times I had to ask him to take out the trash last week? It was about 4 or 5 times. I mean, the trash can just stinking.
Mr. Watkins?
Up in there just stinking. And I said, you gonna take the trash out? I've been asking you. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna do it in a little bit. Yeah, I got you, I'm gonna do it in a little bit. It never got done. And so we had an inspection at my apartment that I stay in. So I was cleaning. I said, you gonna help me clean up? And after he didn't, I said, well, you know what? Just forget about it. I'm not gonna clean up. It wasn't real dirty, no way, but I'm not finna clean up if you're not gonna help me clean up and you stay here too. So he didn't clean up and we almost got evicted.
Mr. Watkins, do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. And
What do you say happened?
And also, she had this pet in the house, a cat pet, so we can't have pets
You
at all.
had a who?
A cat, kitty, a little kitty cat. Yeah.
Oh, pet? I thought you said pig.
Yeah. We can't have that in our community or place, you know. And she got this. Get the dookie out the thing, you know.
Right.
But you know, stop saying that. But you know, I'm not no animal person, period. But I got to do the stuff because she got an animal in the house.
It was a kitty, and it was potty trained. It had its litter box. Cats are very clean animals, but I don't have it no
litter
more.
box.
You say she's ungrateful, that you can come home from a long day of work and she's just ungrateful. Tell me about that.
Oh Lord. Like I come home from work and I say, I come home from work, hey baby, but I don't get no hey baby back. And I'll be like, what's on your mind that's making you, no, you're supposed to be surprised once you see your husband come in, but she got everything else on her mind. Oh, leave me alone right now. I'm doing something on my phone, stuff like that. Like, that's aggressive, like.
Ms. Walton, are you no fun to come home to?
I am fun to come home to, but it's like when he come home, I done got the kids from school, I done cooked, I done cleaned, I done did homework with my babies. I'm tired. And he don't understand that part because I don't get no help from him on that end. So it's like when he come home, I'm winding down. Just like he should be doing when he getting off from work. But instead, you want to get hyped, go to the club, all this stuff. No, I want to chill at home and be a house body sometimes.
Okay,
but he don't
summer.
understand that.
Hot girl summer, don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Ms. Walton, you want $500 from Mr. Watkins. Are you ready, Nick? She wants him to pay her $500 so she can throw her son, who is what, 7?
Mm-hmm.
A proper birthday party. What you need $500 for a birthday party for?
Because I want to get him all the stuff that I never had. Like, I want to get him the toys that he always asked me for. He been doing really good in school. He's finna start basketball soon. So I want to get him the stuff that I never got to do as a child. Because I came from, a bad background.
Right.
So I want to get him, I really want to take him to Celebration Station. It's a place where you can rent out and all the kids go. It's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese, but kind of bigger.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And buy the food and his gifts and his outfits because he's tall. He's growing every day.
Okay, Mr. Watkins, do you have any problem? Don't you think that the young man ought to have a great 7th birthday party?
Well,
and you kind of ruined it by going overboard with your birthday party?
Well, yes, I think he should have a $50 birthday party. But now 500, like 500, then the next day, I done spent $500 on your birthday party, fussing with the kids, you know. About about spending $500, you know.
There is no legal theory under which I can give you $500 for your son's birthday party because you think he didn't spend enough. He spent too much money on his birthday party and didn't have enough to spend on your son's birthday party. Personally, I think everybody gets too crazy about their birthday these days. You know, it's got to be a national holiday. Somebody gets a year older. You know, just a little cake, little ice cream sounds fine to me. I'm not quite sure what to say. I think that maybe you two ought to try and stay together, make it work. Because I don't know where else you gonna go. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Tell me about the red panties here.
Well,
This is the main problem.
It is, like, ain't no friend, homeboy, associate that's gonna put no red drawers in your back pocket at the club. Who got red drawers on hand to put in your pocket?
I'm not sure to answer that one, but we'll see. You want this to work, yeah?
Yes, I want this to work, yes.
So what can you do after you leave in here?
What can I do is straighten my attitude up, bring me more up, you know. I love her, so.
Judge, today's case is ghosting.
These two don't know whether they're coming or going. He's questioning the paternity of the children, and she's always threatening to leave. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of their issues.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Josie Morris and Cecil Morris. Mr. and Mrs. Morris, you've been together for 8.5 years, married for 7, and you have 4 children together, but you do not want to be married anymore. Mrs. Morris, you are seeking $300 from Mr. Morris for a ring, and we'll talk about that momentarily. But before I do, I will say this, Mr. Morris, you question the paternity of your youngest 2 children. And we did have a DNA test done on both of your youngest, and we do have those results, and I will have them for you later on in this proceeding. But Mrs. Morris, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, I'm here today because we have been together for so long. We've had 4 kids, and I have a medical disorder. When I have children, and I almost die every time I have one. And with our last 2 kids, he was not at the hospital with me.
Turn around and look.
And
which kid is that?
That
Do you
would
remember?
be my 2-year-old, my first little girl.
The first, okay, first of the 2 girls.
And that's the baby.
Oh, man.
And my baby's right there.
Yeah, cuteness overload.
Oh, yes. And sassy. But, so he wants to sit there and say that the baby, the 11-month-old, is too big. Like, she's bigger because I've always been small and he's small. And our boys are small.
He's not small.
Well, he's tall, but he's thin. But my baby's thick. My baby, she likes to eat. I mean,
Mr. Morris, do you not believe those youngest 2 girls are yours?
I mean, it's not so much they're not mine, but I mean, if they were, why would things be like they were? She's always threatening on leaving because of it. You know,
yeah, wouldn't you?
She gives me nothing else to believe, but they aren't. I mean,
what makes you think what she does makes you believe they're not your kids?
2 of them's got my name, other 2 of them don't. I mean,
the other 2 don't because he don't know how to act.
So you gave them your last name?
Yes. When I had my first son, I did not let him come to the hospital. I left him when I was pregnant because, like I said, he don't know how to act. He act crazy, and I wasn't dealing with it, so I left.
When you say don't know how to act, what does he do?
He don't know how to control his anger. He don't know how to control himself. Like, he don't know how to conduct himself. No one taught him that, I guess.
Okay, Mr. Morris?
She pushed me over my limits. I mean, her and her family member, you know, I was headed up to the hospital to see him when she had the baby, and then I called to make sure everything's okay, you know, and she's like, Well, her family members say, "Oh, I got the police waiting out here by the door."
But there's reasons for that.
You know, there's no do you no good.
Did
We turned
they
around-
call the police out of the blue, or were there reasons why they called the police?
Just because her family member was, I guess, overprotective or whatever with her.
She was going to
Why did they call the police?
They didn't call the police. She said that if he came up there, she was going to call the police. But that's because they've had words, and there has been threats, and there had been
not hers.
people riding by my house and, stuff like that while I was pregnant, and then you denied
You
me while I
weren't
was
menacing
pregnant.
your wife, were you?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, you were, Mr. Morris. Yes, you were.
We can start with the bull.
What you all mad about? What's causing all that consternation over there?
She let her family members stand in the way. They're my babies. Why wouldn't you let the daddy come up to the hospital?
Just step back a little bit and ask yourself, was there stuff going on between the two of you or her and her family that would have made your presence particularly difficult?
Not really. Her mama would have probably had a problem with it, but, I mean, I didn't. You know what I mean?
Were any of your family members keeping him away from the hospital?
Because the way we grew up in a domestic violence home where there was bad talking, there was, stuff being thrown, and there was people who couldn't control their anger and stuff like that. So they felt like they were protecting me by not going through that cycle again.
I didn't grow up like that. My dad was a Baptist preacher. That wasn't in our home.
Well, just because he's a preacher, it
I know,
goes
the
through all
holes in the
levels
wall
of
was
society.
not teach by the
Are you a calm and cool husband and father, or is there a lot of stuff going on at your house? Can you control your anger?
Oh, there's never a dull moment at my house. If the kids ain't driving me crazy, she is.
So do you get angry easily?
Oh, yeah.
And do you get very angry? Do you get physical? Do you throw stuff?
I tear my own stuff up. But
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
tear your
I don't
own
put
stuff
my hands
up.
on her.
He don't put his hands on me, but he dang sure take out a window.
Is that accurate?
And she pushed me to the limit.
She pushed you to the limit?
Yes.
Is there a short distance between you and your limit?
I mean, it's not just that's a big problem.
Sometimes.
He's insecure.
Tell me about that.
Oh, my Jesus, where do we start? Okay, let's see. I can be in the bathtub, and when I'm getting undressed to get in the bathtub, remind you, I have babies with me in the bathtub all the time. He'll come up there and see bruises on me. Well, my blood disorder, I bruise easily. He'll be like, "Oh, that was from your boyfriend, huh? Mm-hmm. You walked to the park and you got it on the park. He grabbing you that hard?" And I'm like, "No, I don't even know how I got it. How'd you get that bruise? Who you with?"
Right.
I mean, come on, I'm taking a bath. And not just that, he ain't there half the time. I went in to have surgery. Oh, well, no, let's say when I went to have my daughter, he was 4 minutes from missing the birth. And they thought I was gonna, die when I had her. My blood platelets were low, and I had to have her completely natural. He wasn't there.
I was across the hallway getting some coffee.
He was getting
out of the little
coffee. He was
room.
thirsty. He was parched. He was in labor. He was at 10 centimeters. So then I had the baby, and I hemorrhaged. And then, a couple days later, they released me out of the hospital, whatever. A couple days later, I'm back in the hospital for an infection, and they thought I was septic, so, they thought I was going to die then. He was there 10 minutes.
We have
And he
a
was
home.
there at night. He was there at night. Let me tell you that. He was there at night.
We got a home. I got dogs at the house. We was living with a paraplegic lady we were taking care of. I mean, they're in a room. I had to go home and let them out. They destroy the house, and then we
Who
don't
cares?
have nothing to come home to.
I could die.
Who
cares?
But that doesn't take long to take the dogs out.
Oh, I don't know. I called him at like 5, told him I was hungry, and he got there at 12, and with no food, so.
With no food?
No food.
I forgot about the food. We were trying to get a new car to come home in.
Yeah,
But we didn't.
Mr. Morris, when you think about it, are you less than an attentive, loving husband? Are you worried about what you're angry about and not worried about what she needs?
No.
You don't think
maybe
that's
in her
true?
own words, but no.
Can I ask you this? First of all, you can't tell somebody that you're leaving every other day and expect him to be secure and expect him to act anything other than half in the bag crazy because, when you tell somebody it's not safe, it's not safe, it's not safe, it's not safe, their brain is going to believe it's not safe, it's not safe, it's not safe, and he will conduct his business that way.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying... I think he can get on one over there. I'm not saying you should put up with a whole lot of stuff, but I'm telling you, if you want to stay and you want the relationship not to be crazy, you can't keep going there to the I leave part.
We're in the middle of the road, and I get out, and there's someone riding by on a four-wheeler. I don't know who it is. I could care less who it was. He jumps in front of this four-wheeler and accuses me of him sleeping together.
And I'm like, I've never met this guy. I don't know this guy, so how am I sleeping with him?
The question I have for you is, do you behave in a manner that would make you feel comfortable if you went into your daughter's house one day and saw her husband acting the way you act?
I'd whoop him all over the house.
So he needs a whooping all over the house.
Okay, so you do understand your kids will do what you do or marry who that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Understand it. Does that cause you any concern?
It does, because now that the kids are getting older, I see, you know, them kind of wanting to follow daddy's footsteps, and I'm like, oh, gotta do things
It's not a good look, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything about it?
Well, I'm trying to show her, you know what I mean, and give her stability and show her that I'm not going to run off or whatever, and trying to get her to stop telling me every time something comes around that she's going to leave or something like that. And I'd never thought the kids wasn't mine, but if the kids are mine and everything's hunky-dory, then why you keep saying you're going to leave and go to your daddy?
The kids are yours. She's saying the kids are yours, but she's also saying everything is not hunky-dory.
Yeah.
Just because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's leaving because it's an uncomfortable home to be in. Your house needs to be a peaceful, safe place for you. And what she's telling you, incorrectly, by saying I'm leaving all the time, is like, my home is not a peaceful,
but it's
safe
hard to
place.
get out and go make a living.
Hang on.
It's hard to get out and go make a living and support your family like a man needs to if you're always in the back of your mind saying, oh, well, she's just going to leave anyway, or, you know, if this doesn't work out the way she wants it to, then she's going to, you know.
Did she start saying, I'm going to leave out of the blue, or did you start acting up first? That's the part I'm trying to get you to.
I don't know.
You concentrate on her wrong, but you don't see why she's saying that.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
I got my reasons.
Tell me a few of them.
Okay, so me and some family members went to meet him to get the house key. We're in the middle of the road, and I get out, and there's someone riding by on a four-wheeler. I don't know who it is. I could care less who it was. He jumps in front of this four-wheeler and accuses me of him sleeping together. And I'm like, I've never met this guy. I don't know this guy, so how am I sleeping with him? I'm in front of you. What, are we going to take the four-wheeler down the road?
No, we...
Mr. Morris, what's your recollection of that story?
With her family member's boyfriend all the way in Savannah, and the whole time, the whole way down there, first night, she's picking up, you know, we're talking, everything's hunky-dory. The next morning, she's not picking up the phone all day long, and I'm like, man, I said, y'all brought me down here. You know Josie's packing up right now, leaving me, ain't she? Oh, no.
If a woman is leaving you, there's usually a reason. There's something that you did. Can you think of anything that was going on in the home that would make her want to leave you?
I couldn't. Besides, every time I would try to do something for her and get us in a better level in life, that's what she would do.
I mean, the
like
door
every time we had a door fixing to be open.
Well, give him a couple of concrete examples.
Of why I would leave, why I say I'm leaving you. Let's see, you punch holes in the wall, you disrespect me, calling me every name in the book, plus some, and that's not right because I'm going to do it back.
I mean, I give it back to
anyways,
you. You calling me names.
So, I mean, not just that, it's you don't have to stay stuck up my butt, and I'm tired of being stuck up yours.
I wouldn't be.
But you have to be specific, because he's not getting it, and neither am I. Are you at him all day long?
I'm not on him all day. The only time I'm on him is if we got bills to pay, and you ain't going 100.
No, that ain't right. She's on me, it don't matter.
Tell me what he does that causes your home to be an unpleasant place to be in.
I work. I don't clean the house.
True that. He don't help.
Yeah, but he's working all day, isn't he?
I'm working with him.
She's riding in the passenger side. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but she rides in the passenger side.
And I'm right there with him loading just as much because it's my bills too.
We get home,
and we got
I sit
the
on the
girls
couch.
with us.
She's cleaning. I mean, ain't that?
So all of you go to work together?
Yes.
The whole family?
Yes, besides the two older ones that are at school.
So when she's with you all day, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
According to what kind of mood she wakes up in.
Well, I mean, we share everything anyways. Like, we have to share a phone. We have to share email. We share the vehicle.
Why? Financial problems or?
I mean, it's not just financial because, yeah, we struggle. We got 4 kids, but it's more or less, you know, he can snoop on the phone, make sure I ain't talking to my boyfriend that I didn't know I had and stuff.
Now, let me ask you, I'm going to ask about that, but let me ask you this. Are you at him all day long?
I'm not on him all day. The only time I'm on him is if we got bills to pay and you ain't going 100. If you ain't going to try to get it, then why should I?
No, that ain't right. She's on me, it don't matter.
But we're struggling financial, but it's costing us so much money paying for food for the girls all day and every day because they're out there working with us. Why can't we sit at home?
What do you think she's fussing about? Is she's just a nag? Is she just dissatisfied?
Just nag.
If I was look, I ain't got a bath time, a meal time. I ain't got a bathroom to
If I take the cigarettes away for 30 minutes, she's leaving.
Cigarette to myself. You right?
I'm not sure what y'all doing when you get home.
Crazy.
I'm really not sure.
Most of the time, I'm cleaning, cooking, changing butts, and getting kids ready for school while he sits there. That's what we do.
Do you not work as hard as you could, Mr. Morris?
I wouldn't, if she would quit telling me that all the time, you know what I mean?
If she would quit telling you to get a job, you would get a job.
No, if she quit telling me she's leaving and...
I wish.
Postpartum depression with our last kid, whoa. Hey, I always laugh that off. Man, I got 3 kids, that stuff's a joke. No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, the only thing worse than being with a woman in postpartum depression is being a woman with postpartum depression.
Yes, thank you.
I've had it.
Thank you.
You get to watch it.
Bless your heart.
She has to live it. It's worse. It's like saying, oh, it's so hard watching you have a bad time. She's having a bad time.
And then when you ask her something about it, she'd bite my head off.
That's because she's having an issue.
Yeah, and see, I could take her, put her in the car, get away from everybody. We drive a quarter-mile down the road, and she's just happy as go lucky. I'm like...
Well, that's me. Maybe I just like turn the radio on and not hearing you.
Y'all scared me. Where do y'all live?
Georgia?
Madison.
Oh, right here.
Okay.
Madison, Georgia.
Which way is it? Which direction?
That way.
That way?
Wait.
I don't know. I've been around the airport 3 times and then down the middle of that purple tube.
Don't ever let me turn that way.
She would have so much fun.
Don't let me go that way. I'm gonna stay over here.
You would have so much fun.
Do you really think that these kids aren't yours?
In my heart, I feel like they are, but I just want some...
Well, I mean, he accused me of having fake Facebooks and everything, so I guess that's where their dad's at, so I don't know.
Well, he owes me a lot of money.
Me too.
Facebook dad.
Is he a good dad?
He's a good dad. There's something, like, with the language and the way he acts, our sons are starting to pick up. So I'm like, stop it, stop it, stop it. You know what I mean? Just sit down.
Hey, Mr. Morris.
They're all mine.
I wasn't going to talk about that. If I were to get you some... I know you're going to tell me no, but if I were to get you somebody that you could talk to kind of... Because you know that the behavior that you're engaging will trickle down to the next generation.
And I'm starting to see that now.
Yeah. If I was to get you some help, would you take it?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
That's as happy as I've been all day long. You don't need to be with him all the time.
Yeah, get out from under my
Sometimes you
butt.
should give each other some
sometimes
space.
they need a kick.
Some of the most wonderful things that ever happens when they're apart,
And who's under
and they
who?
get back together. If you riding around at work with them all day long, I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. I don't want to.
I don't know what that's about. So you all going to get the help that I offer you,
Oh, yeah,
right?
but I'm under her butt, right?
Yeah. Well, I just fussed at her. Here, Nick. So when you get home, you're going to work to change the behavior that will hurt all of your biological children, all 4 of them, because they're biologically yours, all of them. She's not cheating on you. She's not running around on you. That's just not what's happening. What she's telling you is she's unhappy at home. She's saying the wrong thing, but she's telling you that she's not calm, cool, and comfortable and at peace at the crib with you.
Yeah.
That's what she's telling you. Not that she don't want you, not that she don't love you, not that she got somebody else. It's just that she's trying to get you to do. She doesn't feel secure and safe. She wants you to work harder and be nicer. Now, don't nag him. Help him in his path to better by being cooler. Don't keep pulling the rug out under with it. I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave. That's like running in a loop in this man's head, and he's got all these great stories to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
Do you? 'Cause
yeah, I
it's
tried,
for you and the
I
kids.
worked really hard on not saying I was leaving.
I'm gonna work on it, because I'm gonna get something to work on him, and then you work on you.
I will.
And we work on it together.
Yeah.
Y'all won't kill each other.
As
That's
long
what
as I
I'm
keep
going
backdoor
for.
off of the back porch, we'll be good.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
So he finally knows now for a fact that all 4 children are his. Do you think that will kind of help him now
Yes,
be
he will
a better
stop
father?
with the comments also, and we can move forward from that. That's water under the bridge, I hope.
You knew those kids were yours all along, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No,
Put some paper in front of you. You feel okay?
Oh, yeah. Feel a lot better.
All right, so that's that. Now, what's next for you? We're gonna get you some counseling.
Yeah, we'll get some
Gotta work on this
counseling, work
anger.
on it. That way my little boys don't, trickle down.
I mean, Judge Lynn, she really focused on that point that you got to be a better role model. So what's running, what's going through your head now?
Just trying to get it fixed so she'll quit telling me she's leaving.
Follow us on Instagram for additional content from this case and preview our next all-new episode.